someone kills this raccoon, I will go on a murdering spree.
I have Revivify. I use Revivify on the
raccoon.
That's how pets always work.
Yeah.
If you
I'm just like, if I'm bringing this thing with me.
Think rationally. It's a diamond. I'm not going to cast a diamond raccoon. You are going to cast it.
Welcome back to Wicked Initiative, everybody! I'm your DM, Dan Perez, and with me I have my wicked awesome adventurers. Say hi, everybody!
Hello.
Last week, y'all were exiting Port Vischer into the Asgoran Highlands, where you guys saw the wondrous beauty of Asgora for the first time. Little dragonflies flying around, eating other bugs, blowing fire and ice in different directions. You guys make your way onward, following the trail of Foxfire towards where you guys are going is the Mecca. On the way, you guys saw a glade, essentially. A lot of large trees and a couple of smaller reddish, blood red wine-colored trees. And you guys stop for the evening, recollect all of your thoughts, have some good conversations with one another, a couple of heartfelt moments, and then drift off for the evening slumber. As you guys rise up for the next morning, you guys look and scavenge a little bit, looking around the environment, and I believe someone noticed that there was rain coming further along in the day. But you guys head towards the kind of beaten down, downtrodden trail that's just pressed into the earth. There is no caravan tracks, really. There's no cobblestone streets or roads that show you any particular direction. It's just the tall grasses that have been smashed down by continuous foot traffic. You guys eventually make your way into the Melon Glade, where you guys encounter a very strange tree that's holding a melon. Almost, some are about 3 feet long, a couple of others are 4 feet. Pretty sizable structure, and it's almost like an egg, where the melon is the yolk on the inside, and around encompassing it is just straight up crystal or glass. Something of that nature. You guys end up talking to the trees, finding a direction. I think actually one of you investigates it and does some druid craft and messes around with making it grow faster, that kind of thing. Eventually you guys make your way further in and you find this cozy little hamlet of Japanese style housing, where you guys notice a chameleon folk granny, this leafy brown molten old woman with a stubby tail, as she's rummaging along with this massive melon, struggling. Cedric jumps to the occasion to try and help and eventually smashes it on the ground, not necessarily realizing how heavy it was. It slips out of his grasp and all over the floor.
Fortunately.
She seemed a little bit perturbed.
A little.
But Dino, the husband and father that you guys soon meet, husband to his wife Kiwi, and his 2 children, Karma and George. You guys eventually meet them. They bring you inside, feed you with some fruitcake, and they tell you that they have a predicament about these Krista mellows, that they are being raided by the Locathah folk. They are like a catfish folk that have territory nearby. As you guys get kind of all this intel, you go rummaging around. I think Nixel rummages around in the shed area and almost gets attacked by their large 5-foot tall chicken with a massive like beak that it's double bladed, almost kind of like two axes that are facing away from one another. And he sets an alarm for you guys to hopefully track any raiding that happens this evening. You guys head back inside, finish up dinner. They send the kids to bed, where they read them a bedtime story about a frog with a tummy ache. And you guys insightfully recognize this to be some sort of silly, playful way to remind the kids to not go past a certain point. Like, there is a no-go zone further into the melon glade. And that's where we'll pick up this evening's session. You guys can hear the rain starting to fall on top of these kind of almost... It's clay roofing, but it sounds like tin almost as it bounces off the top of the home. You can see Dino and Kiwi sort of closing up shop as one of them walks towards you guys in the hallway. Well, what'd you think of the story?
It was sweet, but foreboding.
Yes, foreboding's the right term. Come with me into the to the living quarters. And he walks you in there and sits down comfortably. You see Kiwi kind of off in the background, sort of like getting things ready for you guys if you were going to sleep inside. And he says, you know, that story is a little bit... There's a little bit more to it than just a kid's bedtime story. Have you ever heard of the legend of Porwoggle?
I'm afraid I haven't.
It's not a well-known story, but we chameleon folk, we know of it. There's an ancient legend about it. Some large beastie, a frog of sorts. The Locathah revere it as some sort of god. But like I said, this kind of event where they've been raiding our sheds of these Christamellos is, it hasn't happened in a long time, not since I've been alive. But the stories have been passed down through generations. My granddaddy told me, and now I'm telling my kids. And you see, the story back when, there was only one way to get rid of it, and we had a special man a couple of years ago. My granddad knew him. His name was Gratu. Ingenious fellow. Very curious, but he ventured off into the woods one day, and they never heard back from him for a long while. He did return though, but he was changed. He wasn't the same. His eyes were kind of going all over the place. He couldn't quite look at anyone straight. A little bit odd for us chameleon. I mean, we're not looking at you in two different places. I mean, we're looking right at you, and he wasn't. No one really knows what happened to him.
Well, you're saying he's a freak.
Excuse me? Excuse me, miss.
Harsh words.
He seemed like an interesting fellow.
Some considered me to be a bit of a freak.
Oh, you're not a freak. You're just a cuddly little lizard.
I give you that really awkward, crooked smile.
You say he's cuddly?
Oh, cuddly.
Cuddly.
I heard
Look,
he's not a freak,
he's
he's
soft.
just
He's
ugly.
soft.
I was like,
Inside.
my word.
Oh no.
The
You're a freak.
audacity.
You're ugly. You're a freak. No, that's not what I said.
You see Pascal jumps over on your lap and sort of like,
Some little scritches.
And this Grottu fellow, he seemed to have solved your problem?
as far as we know, it didn't return.
Well, he didn't come back unscathed, it seems.
He told us that he had gotten rid of it, but there was one thing that he didn't get. There was an egg that he was trying to dispose of it. And this egg, he saw it, he said the lights went out, and when he woke back up, there was no more egg. Only a crushed melon next to him. Stories, legends say that the melon fell on Grottu's head, causing his eyes to go all crazy, and then the egg went missing. I presume that it's this egg that the Locathah have found and has grown up to be another Porwoggle.
My word, one of those heavy crystal melons fell on his head?
Indeed it did.
And he survived this encounter.
Well, I suppose. I mean, he was living and breathing.
Some people live hardy lives, Cedric.
Has anyone encountered such head trauma like this since then?
I mean, I
Is this
don't
a
have
common
any
occurrence?
neighbors that are looking at me cross-eyed.
Is this a common occurrence of these melons falling from the trees straight onto poor people's skulls?
See, that's the part I don't know. Like, all we know from the story is that it fell on his head. That's the proposed story. But it could have been a Locathah that dropped one on his head before he saw.
He must have been a hardy man.
I look at Zarzos before I ask the next question, which is,
This egg, did he describe it?
The egg, he didn't. He said it was multicolored, kind of greens and purples and yellows.
He never
But if that is the
specified what nature of egg it could have been.
well, he said that it was guarding its egg, so I'm assuming it's a Porwoggle.
It was the Porwoggle.
At least that's what my granddaddy told me.
Yeah,
It was.
that must have been it. Is, Grottu still alive?
Grottu's long dead by now.
So this happened a while ago.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Somewhere between 100 and 200 years ago.
And the story still lives.
Indeed.
Marvelous.
Your grandfather knew him.
Oh, yes.
100. How long do you live?
Well, he was a child at the time.
The range was 102, 200 years. Anything in between.
He wished to be like Grottu, but couldn't stomach up going into that forest.
So he was a brave man.
Grottu was the bravest of any chameleon there was.
Or foolish.
Did he?
Cedric says under his breath.
You said he went crazy. What were? Did he mutter?
crazy. All eyes all over the place.
Were there any mutterings?
Mutterings? Nah.
Words that he spoke that made no sense. Disjointed conversation.
Nah, he made perfect sense. It's just, if I'm looking at you, I'd also be looking at Gax here.
It's in the eyes. I see.
It made him a great assassin, as he could see both directions at once.
He was an assassin. Or is that just a joke?
Oh no, he was a well-known assassin.
I'm guessing you don't know of a code name.
His favorite weapon? The triple dagger. One in the right hand, one in the left hand, one in the tail.
Yeah.
That's where he got his sneak attack from.
You have motor functions in your tails.
Not me. That was the legend of Gratu.
He sounds like a famed hero of yours.
You give me a history check.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was gonna ask if I could roll, but I'm like, we don't know this area.
No.
I don't really know this area either.
True, but
You can roll with advantage because this would be this would be your within your area of hearing about.
Wouldn't the lizard folk know this? 'Cause
Weird.
this is
Advantage is what you needed.
Advantage is what I need. Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yes.
My lord.
Ooh, yeah.
Gratu, from the stories in Ridderscale and other places like New Bunyan, all of the smaller places around in Village and Mecca, all speak of Gratu when he was with another band of party members, including Skizit Skirt, and he was a well-known assassin that helped with defeating a famed dragon by the name of Ramglor. Ramglor was attempting to destroy the Mecca about 150 years ago, but was taken down by this party before it could fully destroy everything.
Actually, thinking about it, I think I do remember a bit about Gratu. He was with those other... There were 4 of them.
Yes, I think the stories say
One guy.
Allura Echo and Stuber Dolkuber as well. Famous turtle and fairy sorceress.
But you're right, there were 5. Weren't there?
There was a 5th, a paladin of her mercy like yourself. Can't remember the name off the top of my head right now. But she died in that battle, if I remember correctly. The Battle of Ramglor.
Delphi.
It was
You're right, it is
Being a
Delphi.
paladin of her mercy, I remember.
I figured you might. You're just the kind of man that we need to help us out. I mean, we've been hoping for some sort of help to come our way, deal with these Locathah that have been raiding our stock. If we don't get it back, the people will be missing out on their fine slippers.
Oh, the drinks are called slippers.
Yes.
I was like, they're running out of footwear?
What's the type of drink? What was it again?
They just said it was the slippers. They didn't tell us what
Oh.
it was. We just know that the melon is used to
Yeah, the
create.
crystal melon is used to make the slippers.
But we don't know
Yes.
what it is.
Yes, and actually, while we're talking about the melons, obviously, I saw what happened outside. It's unfortunate. I would just caution you on a couple of things. One, they're extremely heavy and hard to work with. We don't pick them until they are precisely ripe. Then they go into the shed for storage, where they're frozen. They'll also need to be frozen on the way to the Mecca, and while they're at the Mecca until the day before. Otherwise, they will all go bad. Second, they're extremely hard to take off of the tree. You gotta have skilled hands, and I can show you. But if not done correctly, it will slip out of your hands and fall on the ground, and you'll have a mess. And one less Christamella. I'm sure this one here might be able to help you all. She seems like she'd be a little bit on the more handsy type.
Wow.
From what I've heard of Gratu, they seem similar. And he was amazing at pulling these melons off.
So Gratu was handsy, you say?
Oh, Gratu was the handsiest of us all.
Oh boy, the legend lives on.
His hands were legendary.
Can't see that shit. Oh my god.
Well, I'm
No
quite
comment.
strong. I could help carry it once she cuts it off or whatever she needs to do.
Sounds good. Well, in doing so, obviously you guys, I'm hoping will be able to collect a couple of the Christamellos in your searches. I'd give you a hatchet with the wagon so you can carry them all back. He'll be able to sort of cut down any vines that are in your way. It can be a quite dense thicket in there. And without him, you guys would probably be tired before you even got there.
Would he willingly follow us?
Oh yeah, he's trained.
Sounds like an excellent
I have no idea if you're going to take Pascal. I mean, he can go along if you like. What do you say, Pascal? You want to go along?
That.
He looks to you.
Sure, why not?
Looks back to Dino. And then
Feel like hop on.
hops on your back.
May I ask?
Starts playing with your hair.
May I
Leave
ask?
my foot on.
He pulls the hood back off.
This is part of my look. Part of my step.
Now, he ain't called Pascal. He ain't called Pascal the Rascal for nothing.
No. Good.
But he'll be able to catch all or find all the berries and nuts you could possibly eat. We'll do all right without him.
Is that what he does around here?
Yeah.
Finds berries and nuts.
Yep, berries and nuts for the fruitcakes. Ain't that right, honey? Oh yeah, dear.
Doesn't find any Christamellos for you.
Nah, he's not. I mean, look at him.
It's a little small.
He's a little small for it.
Would he be able to show us where the Locathah are coming from?
Probably. He knows around the parts and he's good at staying hidden. He's got a little den out back. He's probably seen them raiding a couple times, but he's smart. He don't say nothing. He doesn't.
Are the Locathah known to be...
Dangerous?
I'm thinking more in terms of arcane prowess. Or are they more barbaric?
Couldn't tell you. He rolled a nat 1.
We'll find out ourselves then.
Well then, I guess if you guys want to stay the night, that's totally fine. If you want to head out now in the evening, I mean, you can. Obviously, I saw your friend sort of set up some spell on the shed in hopes of, I don't know what he was doing back there, but I assume you guys know.
It's...
I guess I asked Nixel, is that trap still set up?
Yes.
Yes, the trap is still set up.
Excellent.
Think so.
Thanks, Nixel.
How long does it take
You're
to
welcome.
get to where we're going?
I mean, the thicket is dense, and with hatchet, I mean, it could probably be half a day's journey in there.
I might be able to help with the thicket as well.
Well, there you go. 2 helpers for the thicket.
We want to maybe keep watch overnight, just in case maybe the Locathah come.
That's what the alarm is for.
We might meet him on the way.
Yeah, that's
We
what
leave
the
now.
alarm's for, Cedric.
I'm not questioning the effectiveness of the alarm.
You can have all your bedtime rest that you need. In your nice little proper, like, laid out spot. They even did it for you.
Oh, they did? Oh, what? Well, most excellent. I didn't notice.
Yeah, so you could just have a good rest. The alarm will tell me if anything comes in that is not Pascal the Rascal, Hatchet, or any of you all within this house. Fair enough?
It seems you really want me to go to bed.
Perhaps our more sneaky folk could climb into a tree or something and keep a little watch for a time. See if you see any of the Locathah coming in, sneaking in, how they do it. Tactics.
Dino speeder. You need an umbrella.
Good. That's what Hood's for. If the raccoon will leave it up. Like, listen here, I'm gonna leave you here. So we're staying here? Or
Yes.
part of us going out a little bit further to look outside of the...
That was the suggestion. It doesn't have to be done if they are going to show up here anyway.
Yeah.
But perhaps you could learn a few things about their demeanor or
Yeah.
tactics.
If we could hold one, I could speak to them.
What?
Gonna zone of truth it.
No, I know tongues. I know tongues, but it must be in physical contact with one.
I can hold it.
So
Both
we don't
through
have
strength or
we
magic.
don't have to engage with them tonight, but if we could at least speak to one.
We could.
Well,
We
if
could.
they
We
show
could
up.
engage with them tonight. I mean,
I
shot
mean-
my dad.
I imagine Bosco. Yeah, let's engage with them.
We could, right, Bosco? Rile them up.
Oh, I'll engage with them, all right.
If say Ares does go out and scout ahead, she could find a way to pick one off that we could get a hold of.
Pick one off. You don't mean
No.
Yeah.
No.
Talking about capture.
That's what I mean.
not you either, Bosco. I see. We're on the same page now. Yeah, I think that's a wonderful idea. Let's do that.
So real quick for the DM, who's doing what?
I'm sleeping.
Bed,
I'm also sleeping.
bed.
I guess staying up to see if Ares can pick one off. Not for the whole night, just for like into whatever.
Into a portion of
Yeah.
the night. See if any of them do show up. If there's she could study tactics. See if we could get one alone, and then we would just tag team it. I guess.
Not staying awake the entire night to not lose the long rest, but not like
All right.
We're all
staying up a little later than usual.
Yeah.
Some of you go to bed. Others, where are you going outside? You can see outside. I mean, the forest line is along the back side where that shed is, and Hatchet is standing on this side of it, like closer to the house in between. And there's a couple of other homes that are like, I don't know, a couple of acres away that you guys can see in the distance in this like kind of more open patch. It looks like they probably hacked down a couple of the trees just to make this small hamlet, and that's where it is. Everything else is just trees around.
And the alarm thing is just like...
The alarm is
Around.
literally just around the shed.
Oh, just the shed?
Yeah.
That's where they keep the
Yeah.
whatever
He
they're
can't
called.
make a super large space.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'd go a little bit further out, maybe up in a tree, but like where I can see the shed and like kind of see like anything coming close by.
Okay.
A little bit out.
Cool.
not right up
So
on it,
you
but-
head outside. Zarzos, are you heading outside too? And Cedric?
Do you have to be within a
Oh,
certain
Are we going outside to wait for this, or are we chilling inside waiting for
I
like a
point toward
signal?
creature within range for mine.
I guess if Zar's going out, I would go
You
up.
two, unless you
120
light
feet.
something, are completely blind.
120 feet.
Exactly. It's like I feel like we should wait inside, and because she can.
Pass through solid.
Can she signal you or like?
Also, we're
She
trying to
has her
see,
message.
but mine's 120 feet and point towards a creature within range, whisper a message,
I could
can
take a
cast it through
tent
solid
out there.
objects.
A tent.
If you're familiar, yeah, you can cast
But I
it
feel like
through
that would
solid
scare
objects
them
if you're
off.
familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier, like all that stuff. Like
camouflage it. We're in a forest.
I feel like the fire is what would scare them off.
I don't need a fire.
How can you
I'm
see?
gonna be in the thing.
How can you see?
If
think
I
it-
hear it
I
coming,
think-
she can tell me.
Yeah,
and
I
can
think he's
run
not
after
really
and
wanting to
tackle
see.
it.
I think he's just
Okay,
wanting
if-
to be at enough distance that I could.
If Czar's outside, Cedric would go outside too. I guess Cedric would like put his back against Czar's back so we can see in both directions.
But
You
y'all
need
can't see.
camouflage? I could give you my ghillie suit.
Your ghillie suit would fit him.
I don't know, maybe.
I think we're gonna be just fine if we make a little shelter for ourselves.
Whatever you say, Zazaros. I'm going to bed. Night.
The tables have turned. The lizard
So I
folk are
guess-
sleeping inside, all warm and cozy, and they'll have to go outside in the rain.
Cedric's
now.
out there in
Yeah,
the
we're
wet in
cool
the
with
rain.
that.
I would say
Hey, we have an
Sully
alarm.
my
We're
clothes.
good.
Yeah.
you guys go to bed. The smell of like incense is in the air here. Just like frankincense smelling. Very smoky and dark smell that encompasses the air. Eventually the candles and lights go out. And you guys are left in the darkness. The only one that can really see out here at this point in time is Ares as she climbs up into a tree. The other two are looming nearby, waiting for any sort of signal that she gives. Ares, as you're up there, sort of getting pelted in the rain, soaking your hood all through all your leather garments, starts to be a little bit uncomfortable, and you're up there for...
Nah, I like it. I'm just kidding.
Alright, well,
Just kidding.
she likes it. She likes it wet.
Alright, let's calm down.
You give me a perception check.
Grab. I didn't look. Warm up. I know, they've been sitting here. They've got the little liquid in them.
I'm going to roll their stealth check,
here we go.
and I'll tell you the DC that you have to beat.
What is it, perception? Oh, yeah.
DC is 15.
24.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I am in the zone, yo. I'm like, screw everybody. I'm not here by myself. I'm up in this freaking tree.
About 200 feet away. Actually, what's your dark vision?
Where's that at? I'm sorry.
It's probably in your tree.
Oh,
Are you superior or just regular?
Features and traits.
It's probably just regular if she's not a drow.
That's true, yeah.
Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here now. Dark vision, you can see in darkness, shades of gray up to 60.
60. With a 24, I think you have this kind of... You get that, like, thermal sensing thing going on.
Predator.
Where, like, you can see, like, a whiter light starting to approach.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see more of them approach. And as you're sort of scanning on a 24... This is not just one or two Locathah. This is a full raiding party, and they're about to hit every single house.
Can I... Okay, wait. Where are they?
As
like,
they
they're
all
coming
start to
up
like spread out.
And
along
we're
that
like
line.
by a shack, and there's like some houses, but there's some further out, you said?
Yep.
They're not like all huddled together in one?
Nope.
And these where they're growing, they're just growing
You
all
see
out,
maybe
they're
one or
clustered
two
up?
approaching like along the line of trees on each house. So like they have like two of them, either one's a lookout and one's gonna go actually steal the melon. And you know the size of the melon, like these guys aren't gonna be able to carry like more than one at a time. They're probably gonna go in, steal one, and get the heck out. And what you see, these Locathah, they have like webbed little feet. They've got a small tail that, like fin, that just moves back and forth and kind of keeps them balanced on their webbed feet as they sort of like waddle forward like this. They have this kind of like almost triangular bulbous body where the head comes over like this. And they have these long catfish whiskers that go down. And these kind of like fish eyes just sitting with a massive gullet. Where it's almost like... where they have these like big bulbous lips, and you can see them sort of like hushed tones, sort of
Oh gosh.
There's how many? There's like how many?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
probably
What is
see
a
a good
rating?
like 10 to 20 of them, but all split up between the houses.
Dang it.
None
What
of
did we
them-
talk about? I just wanted to
None
ask
of them are
before.
actually carrying weapons
Okay.
on that 24 as well. You don't see any type of like spear or crossbow or a knife on them even.
I could calm emotions, multiple targets.
Okay, where's the closest one coming? There's some coming that are toward us, right? Where you're at in a 10.
Yep,
where
there's
you're
two
at.
guys-
Two?
there's two guys sort of slowly, like, checking out.
Yeah.
They're checking out the perimeter, they're making sure it's all clear. They look across to the other side to see when they're going to go. And it looks like with your passive insight, what is it?
Sorry, it was like 17 or 19, hold on. Insight? 19.
Yeah. 19? Yeah, with your passive insight, they're like, this raiding party is about to go in all at once and out all at once.
To all the houses, the little shacks that holds them.
Water.
I know, I'm like, hold on, I'm thinking of a few things, but...
It doesn't have weapons.
Yes. So non-violence, no violence.
And the houses are far enough
Yeah,
apart
how
where
far
they would
apart?
only be able to communicate with one another if they were yelling, like screaming at the top of their lungs.
So can they see each other? Or are they, when I'm
The
looking
two
at
that
them,
are
they-
walking towards you can talk to each other, but
Right.
they're
because they
split
were
up
looking
enough.
to see the other part, so they can see. They can't talk to each other that far without yelling, but they can see
Yeah.
the other people what they're doing.
Yep.
So how far apart are the houses?
The houses,
Mm-hmm.
like an acre.
Which is what? I don't remember any of this. Okay.
I don't know. Let's say
Okay.
500 feet. It's farmland. So.
Okay, I'm going to. Are we like on the edge, or are we like in the middle of two of them? Like, are we like on the end and there's just another one over here, or like in the middle and there's two other
You are
shacks?
on the tree line, so at this current moment, you're like looking at them, kind of like looking at each other, and you're behind them currently. So you could come down the tree behind them and surprise them if you wanted, or you could wait and sort of trap them inside the shed. That's another option.
Well, I know. I wanted to do a couple things, but the way it was, because I was talking about, I had my fall class, so they couldn't see the other group, what they were doing, and get all,
An
mixed
acre
up.
away is 200-ish feet.
Oh.
200?
Yeah.
I did say an acre or two. So
Okay,
it's still-
well, regardless, I think the first thing I would do, I'd know where your tent is, and I'd be like, hey, come in hot. Come in hot, bro. There's a bunch of them. We've got a raiding party coming on.
How many? You seeing that? How many?
Telling him. You said what, 10, 20 that I saw? Yeah, so close to 20. They're spread out.
Anybody? They're spread out.
They're
You could
spread
get
out. They're
one
trying to
alone.
hit all at the same time. There's
That's
two
not
coming up near us. What do you want to do
I hear
here?
Sorry just going to do something. What's happening? She say
He's
something.
just whispering. Well, I guess you could also just do it in my head, but my thing is whispering.
10 to 20.
10 to 20. 10 to 20.
But
She said
they're split up.
She said they're split up.
Two were coming here.
We gotta figure out a way to get one. Just one. Do they have weapons?
Not that I can see.
Are they coming up
How
to us
long
right
do we
now?
have?
Well, are you
How
right
long
by
do we
the
have?
shack? Are you right by the shack?
I'm right next to Czar.
I
But
need
then
you
how close
two
are
to
y'all
give
to
me a
the shack?
perception check.
I want to cast
you-
Fall Cloud. I want to cast Fall Cloud to keep them from being able to see their little friends and know, so they can all hit at the same time. I want them to be discombobulated and not hit at the exact same time.
Okay.
21.
21.
10.
10. As they get closer and
Like,
closer, you want to
away.
do it before they get to the shed?
No, I kind of wanted. I want them to get to the shed because obviously no one can see if they get in the Fall Cloud and them. But I want to like cast it on the side where they can't see their other group of friends. You said they're like looking.
Oh,
like,
where if they weren't actively
if they're like
looking
trying to
that
see
way,
and know what's going on with their group, they can't see
Okay,
them anymore.
okay.
Like they're
so
just
then
gonna-
it wouldn't be on them.
Right.
Okay.
It's close to them, but it's not on them because I just
Alright.
want them to be like not
I'm
know
gonna
what
give
their other party's
a
doing.
perception check.
Do a distance check?
No, they're doing perception to notice that. It's not going to beat your DC. You were a 12, right? They only rolled a 10.
Armor class or my
Her spell save DC.
Your spell save,
Oh,
I think, is
13.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
they won't notice it over in that corner, but it will.
hinder them seeing
Basically-
the rest of their party.
Yeah, look,
Alright.
if they were to like try and time things, there's no way they'd be able to at that point.
What did you cast?
Fall cloud.
Oh fuck.
They start moving in a little bit closer. Doo-dum, doo-dum.
I'm gonna start crawling down the
With
tree.
your 21, you are just getting ting, 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 plastered with rain on your armor.
You're not.
So that's
no.
all really that you can hear, but you over that sound, you hear the
I'm climbing down the freaking tree and going up towards the thing to sneak up on them.
you climb down. Give me a stealth check.
I'm telling Zara that.
So then,
Is the alarm?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So did he walk into the shed?
Oh yeah.
of all
He did.
things?
Nixel gets the alarm.
Oh.
So then that means that we're up now.
He lays down. The alarm went off.
I suppose we should probably defend our space.
Ooh.
Especially for the people that help
18.
18 for
18
stealth.
on stealth. Cool. They will not notice you approaching them from behind, based on their previous perception check
How big are they?
and their passive perception.
Like,
They stand about between 4.5 feet to 5 feet tall.
I'm going to hold my hold person.
Oh.
are you in the shed?
You're getting ready to
Shed?
cast
Well,
hold
can you
person.
see them?
Can you see them?
I don't know.
So you're
Get
are
close
you
enough.
ready in action?
I just told him that the to open the door, he's going inside.
Yeah, how close are you guys to this actual shed right now? You guys in that tent? Like, are you
Close enough to cast any spell.
I meant like so they could like just jump in and like do whatever, right?
Yeah.
We're not too far. Okay.
What are you two doing when you get the information?
I'm just heading right outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
but
weren't told
the
any
mo-
other
yeah.
additional instructions, so we're assuming we're defending.
Yeah.
The
So
mo-
I'm like just going full bore. I'm going right outside and I'm casting.
So you
Wild
head
Shape.
over to the door. It's one of those like sliding doors, so you can do it like calmly, where like it wouldn't make much sound, or you can like shove it open and make tons of noise.
Oh, I'm shoving it open, making sure.
I
The
think-
moment
as he's
I hear that, I say, "Zara, go get him!"
No,
Because
no,
he's gonna
I-
react.
As they're doing all that too, I think I would say in your head, because what was going on, and now that I've climbed down the tree, I would be like, I don't know what they're gonna do, and I'm sure they're gonna come out, but I'd be like, let's surround on the outside, like, perimeter of the door. So that way they're coming to the door, and you guys are out the whatever, but we'll be like on the outside to like completely surround them.
The moment I hear that, because I can't see, I just heard him slamming the door open. I'm like, he's making a break for it. Zara, grab him!
Well, okay.
Because I can't see, it's
as
dark.
I slam the door open, I'm casting Wild Shape.
Okay.
So now I'm just a big ball of light for about 20 feet, and then dim light for 20.
Okay, I was about to light it up, but with Nixel's like
light
thing,
spell. Yeah.
light thing. But if you're doing that, then I don't need to.
Okay, so if I see it, I'm
Yeah.
not panicking as much.
The
Okay,
minute
then
you slide
boom.
open the door, boom, it lights up the area.
Can I see it?
Gex, and everyone, you guys see these two like 4 foot tall looking catfish people with the whiskers for the first time, and they're like,
Stay!
"What?
Stay! Grab
Oh,
the
you're
person.
whole person? What's the save?"
And the one, can we see the other one too?
You can see both. Yeah.
Okay, then the other one, the one that he's not hold person, I'm calm emotion run on him.
Okay, so the first one, what's your save?
Wisdom 14 is the save.
It rolled a 13. Its wisdom adds nothing. Yes. So. And what's your save?
It's a 15.
15. And is it wisdom?
It's wisdom.
So they add nothing. They rolled a 10.
Yes! So he's just mellowed the fuck out now. He's just like, oh.
He sees his friend go suddenly quiet. He's like, oh.
You're like,
Do
yeah,
me
he's-
and Gax
he's-
see this?
well, yeah, you can see. So he's, the way my calm motion works is that he's just, imagine he just smoked the best gaunt you've ever seen in your life, and he just mellowed the fuck out.
You could see they were ready to like basically bolt. They weren't even gonna like entertain the fact of going in and try and fight you guys. They were ready to bolt, but you casted this. You stopped the other one. Now he's like.
So as he's chilling out, I'm like, someone hold him. I can only hold this for a minute. Like, hold the mellowed out guy.
That is true. You guys have I'm not gonna make a repeating save for them, but just like a minute.
Oh. So just like
I-
physically grab him.
I turn to you, and then I turn to the creature, and my eyes light up.
You are to Come to me. Allow us to bind you and answer our questions for 8 hours.
Hey,
Suggestion.
Does your spell have a? Is it like a charm, or is it just their emotions are
The
calm?
creature has immunity to the charmed and frightened conditions.
Oh.
Because he's mellowed out, he's super calm.
Oh, that don't work.
The other
Well,
one.
that's
the
why I
the
said
one that's
physically
he-
hold
The
him.
one that's held,
Well-
it would work.
Yes, that's
Right?
that's true.
The one that he held is the other one is.
You
the calm,
see,
but
you
could do
see
it
as
to
you try and cast that
But
spell
he could
on
do it to
him.
the other one that he held, right? He only calmed one.
Yeah,
He
he
could, yeah.
specify that one.
Okay, yeah.
So it depends on how you want to.
I mean, if you want to do it to the
Yeah,
whole
I mean-
person one, that's totally fine, so that you don't waste the spell.
Sure. Yeah.
He doesn't say anything, but the other one hears you speaking, doesn't really know what you're saying, and he pulls out like a handful of nuts.
Oh
got the
my
munchies.
God.
Get someone to hold him, please.
Oh.
I think Rascal would be like, or Pascal, Rascal, whatever. Would be
I'm like, as I'm like trying to hold the calm person's spell because it's a concentration spell. So I'm concentrated on keeping him calm, and I'm walking over to him to like slowly like hold his hand so he doesn't try to run.
Aren't we trying to keep these
Like, I'm like a
Crystal
Jedi
Melons from
mind
being
trick
taken?
almost,
Like, I
like,
feel
you
like this
don't
was going
wanna
on. I'd
run
be wanting to
away.
run to the other houses and stop them from taking one of the others because we're
He's
just
over
gonna
there,
sit
like,
here and waste
sniffing you.
time.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd be like, you got
You can
this?
hold him,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm
Keep these
holding
here.
his
I'm
arm,
gonna go
not
find
like
the others.
trying to hurt him, just to like.
Is that what you do?
I think I want to do that because I feel like literally while all this is going on, like we waste time, the others get the Christamells or whatever, and we're trying to help these people with that. So I think I'd be like, cool, you got it, great, and run through to like one of the other houses that I knew they were going to.
And then hearing that other people are also in danger, I'm also gonna back out of this situation and help other people, but I'm also gonna cast another spell if that's okay.
Okay. Give me a perception check, both of you. And also either, not either actually, just an athletics check.
Which one? Perception?
Yeah.
Perception is 21.
After I hold him.
An 11.
11 on which?
Perception.
And athletics?
Oh, we have to roll that too?
Yeah.
21, and then athletics is 15.
15.
7.
7. Alright.
I'm a druid. I don't do shit.
I rolled a stealth check for them. Basically, while all of this kerfluffle happens and you guys
Which is
communicate
quiet.
to each other,
Super loud.
right? You guys communicate to each other like, hey, there's like another raiding party that's like taking place at every home right now. You guys run past the fog cloud. You run the other. One of you runs the other way towards the other houses, and you guys don't see anyone. It must have taken them literally like a matter of a couple of seconds to walk in, unlock these doors, grab the thing, and head back out into the woods. Because the tree line is right against where all these like sheds are placed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you guys run both
see
ways,
anybody
and
run
you
into
don't
back
see
in the
anything
woods?
but a couple of like open sheds, just like hanging open. You guys could try and track
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do that.
What is that? Survival?
Give me a survival, yeah, both of you.
Good at that. That's Bosco.
Also guidance as well.
Ooh. 8.
8.
Uh, 25.
25.
Yeah, 25.
Ares, you sprint over there, you see the shed open, you're looking around for any kind of tracks and just can't make it out because of the heavy rain that's coming
Yeah.
down.
Raccoon, Pal can't help me.
Not-
I'm gonna start being like, he's
Rascal
like,
the rascal.
he's gonna give me advantage. Give me 8.
he runs over to you. He's a little bit chunky. He eats well. And he's like, he looks to you.
Oh, brother.
On a 25, I think with a 25, you realize, yes, this was planned. They're good at it. They were in and out really quickly. They obviously know how to mess with these locks that are on the door. so they're skilled in that regard. With a 25, I'm going to say that you recognize their footprints that they are leaving in this kind of like heavy rain. But once you get to the edge of the forest, they could have gone anywhere, but I'll let you add kind of like a D4 to any survival check that's used in tracking them when you guys actually go into the woods.
Okay.
Also, not to ruin the momentum, but like my suggestion does require a saving throw, wisdom. 16 is the DC.
It's all happening at the same time.
That one he rolled a 19.
Okay.
So,
Well,
like,
so
he's
it
still
would've-
held.
it
He's
would've
still
been-
held.
Yes, but it just means
Yeah.
the suggestion doesn't do anything.
While
Yeah.
I'm
I-
concentrated on the hold person, I look to Cedric.
I'm also concentrated on calm emotions and holding the other one.
We only need to talk to one of them.
What if he lies?
I have this one. Just let this one go.
I'm not letting him go. I already touched his slimy arms. I'm not gonna do it for no reason.
How are you gonna talk to them both?
While we're talking, I don't even answer Zar because I don't want the spell to end, and I use my rope that I have in my inventory and I tie the other guy.
You bring him over to a rock, sort of sit him down, and start tying him up. He's just like,
He's chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make sure that he can reach his nuts so he can still eat them as a courtesy.
it's just like,
How long does hold person last?
how long? It's a minute,
so
right?
If I feel like it's fading, I'm gonna grab him.
Go ahead. You grab him instantly. He starts to fight. He's like,
Can I run over to help? Now that the other one's tied.
you can, yeah.
Okay,
The other one's gonna run away. You tied his hands. He's
no, I
still
tied him to the
flippers.
rock.
Oh, to the rock.
How long
yeah.
does your spell last?
Also a minute. So both spells end at the same time.
I think I'm
Pretty
walking
much.
back to see
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
fighting.
But
over
the one's
which
tied
one
to the rock.
to take.
So the one guy's like, and the other guy breaks out of his hold, and he's like struggling with you. He's like,
grab him.
and give me an insight check from anyone that's nearby. That's you, Aragar, you.
Can we? Because I said I wouldn't walk back.
I will take
Yeah, you
that.
guys.
That is a
You know what?
great
Everyone
roll.
rolled an
Yeah, I
insight
would've
check.
like
You guys
rolled.
would have come back.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Cool.
22.
Dirty 20,
21.
21,
Perception?
22.
22.
Oh, insight?
Wow,
Insight.
nice rolls, guys.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Do
26.
math.
Yeah.
All of you guys get the sense that these two are like, it's a bad thing that they got caught because someone's going to be very irritated with them.
When I run over, the moment I run over to help
As they're
Zar,
sort of like bickering with one another. They completely forgot about you guys. They're just yelling at one another like, how could you be so stupid?
running over to help Zar, the moment I touch the other one, I'm casting tongues.
What?
Tongues.
On
Oh,
the
tongues.
one that Zar's fighting with.
What's your creepy tongue spells look like?
He
It's
sticks
not
out his
creepy.
tongue and he stabs it.
He's like,
Puts a blindfold on for
What-
no
100%.
reason.
It's like
Cedric
Kiss,
has a
put paint
big
on your
ritual
face.
for tongues, but he doesn't have time right now, so he grabs the Locathah, like matches his eyes. They're looking eye to eye, and then in a booming voice goes "Fala."
sprays just fishy breath in your face.
Ew.
Oh. And then after the booming voice, he speaks in a normal voice. He's like, "We mean you no harm. Just want to talk, and anyone who's around can talk to him and understand what he says in return."
Oh, everyone can hear?
Everyone
Oh,
can
that's
hear.
cool.
Oh.
What is
Is it
that,
like
third
a-
level spells?
Second levels.
Is
Oh,
it
sorry,
like-
no, it is a third level. You're right.
Is it like within so many feet or whatever?
Yes, anyone who can speak a language can now understand and talk to this guy as long as I'm touching him.
For how
And I don't
long?
for an hour. And if I start touching the other guy, he also is affected. I don't have to recast it.
So right
Touch
now
it.
he can't.
Touch the other
understand.
dude so we
I'm
know.
already holding him, so I gotta bring him over to the other guy
Bring
first.
him over.
Well, he's attached to a rock.
Well, I'm saying no. I'm doing tongues on the guy he's fighting with.
Oh, okay.
I'm holding him.
You give me a grapple check.
Yeah.
Contested.
But with
It rolled a
advantage because I'm
6.
helping, right?
So that's your DC. Actually, it's a 7, sorry.
But advantage because I'm helping, right?
This is using what? Just my strength
Yes,
save?
you can have advantage. Yep. Sorry, I keep messing up. It's a 3 plus a 6. It's a 9.
Is this just a strength save?
No, it's a athletics check.
Different day.
Praise God.
Praise.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Hell yeah.
Cool. With the help of Cedric, you wrestle this man, grab his wrists real tight, and he's not going anywhere. As he sort of like subdues and realizes that he's been captured, you touch both.
Well, you couldn't. What did you do?
We mean you no harm. We want to know why you're stealing.
I meant you no harm.
Why are you stealing from the chameleon folk?
Well, we were told to by the Grand Shafish.
The grand what?
Shafish.
The grand what?
The Grand Shafish!
Shawfish.
Am I using
Shafish.
terms correctly?
Like Grand Shaman, but they're fish, so it's shafish.
Oh. I'm not hearing him like 3 times. I look over at Jean like, am I
I thought you were
using
saying
terms correctly?
shellfish.
Yeah,
I was like,
same.
what? It's like you working for a crab?
Do not mock how I talk.
Why do you need them all of a sudden? Because you haven't been over here bugging this
Well,
whatever
It's been
crop in a
many
while.
years since the last time they've
Yeah.
had to deal with you.
the Grand Shafish says Porwoggle is hungry, extra hungry.
Porwoggle. Is this the
Why?
frog you all worship?
Why now?
He is no frog. He's a god.
But does he take the form of a frog?
I suppose he does.
And why is he so hungry now?
Thank you.
He's always hungry.
He wasn't before.
Particularly this season.
Is this a new
Again.
Porwoggle?
Is there...
Could you set up a meeting with this Grand Shafish?
I would rather talk to the Porwoggle.
Why not both?
Yeah,
I'm
how
sure
long
they
has-
can't speak to their god.
How long has this Porwoggle been around?
That might be true, but they're not like
Also,
us.
there's 2 of them, so we don't have like if one's not answering, we can ask the other one. I'm holding both of them right now.
Okay, well we asked a bunch of questions, so get talking.
Which one you want to answer first?
All of them. Just start.
Okay. Going down the line.
Cedric, you cast the spell, you start.
We've already asked you.
I already asked my question.
Oh, he needs you to ask
For
again.
you, lizard folk, the Porwoggle, he speaks to no one except the Grand Shafish.
I don't really care. We will find a way to have an audience.
You're going to have to persuade me to do that.
What were the other
So again,
questions?
the Grand Shafish, could we get a...
Shafish, not Safish.
You guys too much right now.
Does this...
If you approach the Grand Shafish with a Safish, you will become Porwoggle food.
What did I ask?
We mean no
about
disrespect to
Porwoggle?
the Shaffish or Porwoggle.
Us being captured alone will probably end what end up is food as well.
Then why
We don't bring back melons.
Then
we get
You seem
Rather. Oh, sorry. You could continue.
his tribute. Melons tribute.
We mean you no harm, and it seems you don't mean any harm either. We want to solve this politically. Would it not be better for you to not come back empty-handed by coming back with negotiators so all parties are happy?
What is this? He speaks so eloquently.
Why, thank you.
He is of highborn nature.
Grand Shafish, not so eloquent.
When he says highborn nature, I let go of him to like do a little bow, and he goes back down. As I like do a little bow, I'm like, oh shit, and I go back to touching him.
How
Sorry
long has
about
this Porwoggle been around? This one.
Porwoggle. Our famed, beloved Porwoggle has been around for hundreds of years.
But what about the story? I thought one got killed.
Is he
By
the
that
second iteration of Porwoggle?
Quote unquote hundreds of years ago, 100 or 200. No,
Yeah.
And also, we don't know how
So-
long the
Yeah.
Locathah lived, so they could be totally being misled.
True. Yeah.
If I tell you, will you let us go?
We
want
want
to
a
go
meeting
if
with
you-
the Grand Shafish.
Precisely.
I say, show my bud.
I can lead you to the bog.
The sorry?
The bog.
The bog?
But I cannot get you a meeting with the Grand Shafish.
Why not?
If I show up empty-handed with no medal, I become tribute.
We could protect you from that fate.
We could.
Does he eat him right away? Or like how would he know?
Porwoggle is ever wise.
What? What?
I
worship
let go.
a frog,
Hold on.
okay?
I let go of both of them for a sec, so they don't understand what we're saying anymore. And I say,
They immediately go to badgering each other. They're like so mad at each other.
I let them go, and I say to the party, even though I still think diplomacy is the best way, all that's going to happen is that we'll talk to the Shafish. The Shafish will talk to Porwoggle, and we'll end up having to fight Porwoggle. And if we fight him, they'll all turn on us.
Cedric, the thing you have to remember is you're not talking to one of your other factions from Archendale. You're talking to primitives. You have to think like a tribesman.
They're more likely to use us as sacrifices than to listen to anything we have to say.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying if we go with the diplomatic route, all that will end up happening is we fight Porwoggle, and then if we kill Porwoggle, the catfish people, the Locathah, will just hate us all over again.
But isn't that what that hero did? He killed one.
We need to find out
And then
how.
everything's
We need to
fine.
kill. We need
is
to kill
back.
Porwoggle regardless. The question is now: do we do it? Do we pretend to do it diplomatically, and do it without the Locathah being a part of it, or do we tell the Locathah we want to free them of Porwoggle's grasp?
If we tell them we're going to kill their god, they will kill us.
My thoughts exactly.
What is
So the only thing
They'll try.
is you're trying
will try.
to
As
you're
they're still
trying
badgering.
to have a diplomatic conversation with people who do not understand diplomacy.
they have one way to live, and we need to observe and then emulate that. It is not
Yeah.
a negotiation.
I'm still agreeing with you. I'm saying, how do we want to go about getting to Porwoggle now?
Oh.
Is it a...
We need to talk to Shafish. We need to probably give them a gift, which is unfortunately going to be ripe crystal melons.
So we're doing the diplomatic method until we get to Shafish. As in, not just killing any Locathah we see.
Oh. He's asking if we want to just kill these guys, track them down, and just kill everybody there. Or not kill these guys, walk in nicely, and then kill everybody.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
I
my...
love the fact that you are dumbing down everything that he's saying so eloquently to
Right when he's
us.
like, thank you, my barbaric translator. Yes. That's precisely what I mean.
But it was also like a light bulb when he's like, oh.
Uh,
Are we gonna kill now? Kill later?
Are we on the same page now, as I'm still not touching these
You
guys?
see
like,
those two are sort of fighting each other with their catfish whiskers.
what?
They're like-
move them into
While I understand your ideas now, I'm not sure that killing these people they seemed quite.
Agreed. I'd rather avoid the
They didn't even
unnecessary
have
bloodshed.
weapons.
It doesn't matter to me either way. I want to get to the root of this problem.
Then let's
I
ask.
agree.
So that we
Then
can just
let's
move on.
ask them to take us to Shafish instead of fighting our way to Shafish.
I agree.
And what I was saying is, do we want to bring a tribute, or do we want to bring just them?
Just them.
I think
Though our
I-
mercy is the tribute.
they won't see it like that.
That's what I mean when I say you're talking to tribes.
It's not our melons to bargain with.
I agree with
I
that.
can create
Then
an image of a.
we can
Christina
talk to the
when we
people
get
that
there.
do own it.
I can
Hold
create an
on.
image of one when we get there, but obviously when someone interacts
could
with
also
us, they'll
do
know
that.
that it's.
And then
like,
make Czar hold it or pretend to hold it so people don't get intimidated. Like, I'm not gonna go walk up to the
well,
dragon
I mean, mine
guy.
is physical interaction with image reveals it to be
you
an
do
illusion
really-
because things can pass through.
Yeah, but you can
But
make
yeah.
the illusion look like it's in Czar's arms, right? So then people
Yeah,
are like,
I mean,
I'm not
I
gonna
keep
walk up
moving,
to the
keep
Dragonborn
going,
and
right,
take it
so
out of
I'm
his
saying
hands.
that was going to be one of my plans before we did this, so I would say
And
don't
what
bring any
happens-
Chris melons. Let's just fake it when we get
Yeah.
And what happens when they discover the ruse before we get to talking?
As Ares has said in the past, fake it till you make it.
No, what?
That works
What?
in civilization.
Right.
Cedric, that works in
Let's go, I'm
civilization.
scared.
We are not dealing with civilized.
As soon as we show up with the fruit, they will want to take it. As soon as they try to take it, they will realize it's not real.
Then we
And as
show up
soon as
with
they
no
get
fruit.
there, well, I'm not letting anybody take this melon.
Then they eat us.
I
They won't- they
don't
won't.
think
I
it's
we're
going
gonna-
to be that simple.
They
I
didn't
think
even
we're
have
gonna be
weapons
okay.
to the raiding party.
They didn't have weapons. I think we would stand more of a chance
Yeah.
than we think.
No, it concerns me more that they don't have weapons. Because it means that they don't need
Okay,
them.
but I
So
literally
they
take
either
your hand and
sneak
put
in or
it
they
back on
use
the
magic.
fish, so I can be like, why the heck did you come here with no weapons? I'm gonna start questioning them about that.
One fish gets touched. I guess the other one is still.
Because we've been talking this whole time without them hearing. I'm like,
We bring no weapons, so that the chameleon folk don't feel we are here to harm them.
So you are peaceful in nature. I touched the other one with that question.
Give me a.
You know what? Well, hold on. Do I got this?
Give me.
attached? Do I have
Hold
this?
on.
Do I have this enabled?
he's just like, I'm casting everything.
I don't got so much truth.
Are you
lucky
guys peaceful?
bastards.
Yes.
You lucky bastards.
Repeat the question.
Are you peaceful?
You see, so, yeah, so you're.
So you're peaceful. You said because we don't want the lizard folk to feel like we meant to harm them. Like, so you're peaceful.
Chameleons. But these were
Chameleon,
lizard
sorry,
folk.
chameleon.
Lizard folk would have just
Yeah.
told them.
Yes,
You're
yes.
like, hold up.
Lizard folk don't take no shit.
Hold up.
Catfish
We
people,
like our
that
space
sounds like
and territory.
food.
Yeah.
We live our lives the way we live. We lived in harmony with the chameleon folk for many a year.
But you realize stealing their Christamella is not living in harmony with them anymore because you're taking their way of life and what they need to do. So you're creating an issue now.
I didn't want to have to say this.
Say it.
Porwoggle wants us to win at the Asgore Idol.
Oh my
No
god.
fucking way.
Porwoggle has a talent to show off at the Asgore Idol.
Not Porwoggle, his people,
Who is representing
the
you?
the Locathah.
He wants
He
them
wants
to
the
win.
group to
Who is
win.
representing
And
the
he thinks-
Locathah at the Asgore Idol?
They,
The band known as the Fish Sticks.
Oh my god. And how is this going to help? How are that stealing the Christamellas gonna help?
the slipper?
The
Yeah, but
Christamelons,
what does that do for? No, we've not told.
the Fish
told him to know
Sticks
what the drink does.
suck really bad.
Oh, you mean like what you sell, not
But
actually.
by the blessing of Porwoggle, as long as he is near, and this is the first year he is near, but he is hungry. If we appease the Porwoggle, we may win the Asgore Idol. Finally!
Oh my goodness.
Then, why don't we solve this that in a way that suffices all parties? Because if the chameleon folk don't have the Christamelons, there will be no Asgore Idol. They supply the Christamelons.
No, see, if they have the Christamellos, then
Yes.
the
Cedric raises an eyebrow.
Yes. Yes.
there's a reason we don't want them to have their Christamellos. It is because of those damn slippers.
What's wrong with the slippers?
They get everyone drunk. If everyone wasn't drunk all the time at the Asgore Idol, we would have won last time.
Usually,
No one can sense good music.
no. Usually, people like everything when they're drunk.
The drunkenness will help, not
Yeah.
diminish.
They don't like our music. It's drums and bass and drums and
That
bass.
sounds like a fantastic place to be drunk at.
AKA the fish name. Fish Sticks.
So,
Sticks and
the
drums.
question is...
Hold on. I let go again. I'm like, we are not killing these guys, and I put my hand back on them.
And as soon as you like look at us and you're like, no,
This is stupid. I'm done.
and I walk over to one of your guys' tents, I don't really care who, and I'm falling asleep. This went from Gax thinking like, holy shit, this is like a proper cult type of deal. Like some dude is like playing God and trying to stir up shit here. And then you're like, no, it's the Asgoran idol. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, I was all the way with it. And then you're like, no, it's this. And I was like, both me and Gax like, I'm
Until
done.
it's a plot twist and Asgoran idol really is a cult and everyone thinks it's a whole competition, but really
Oh my
you're taking
God.
someone away for blood sacrifice.
Asgoran idol
Like
the
scenario.
It really is the
Yeah.
It's all fun.
Yeah.
We need a Simon Cowell equivalent at the Asgoran Isles.
Oh my God, some elf that's just a pompous dick.
Exactly.
You could be the
Never.
Oh my God, it would be foreign royalty. It'd be perfect. Or foreign, like high class nobility.
It's like a cousin of Cedric's. Like, Andrew, I haven't seen you in years.
Aren't you wanted?
I think we found your costume.
Oh my gosh. Alright, sorry. To digress.
To digress.
Why don't we help you cultivate the crystal metals on your own? That way you can have enough to appease Porwoggle, but the chameleon folk will have enough to cultivate for the Asgoran idol themselves. And we can broker this peace deal for you.
Because if Porwoggle doesn't get the melons, he eats us instead.
Yes, we'll help you
We
cultivate
would
them.
help you pick them and have your own supply.
You're gonna stand around for a month and help us cultivate melons.
I look at Nixel and like, Nixel, how fast can you? Because Nixel was able to make one go from like a seedling to a full like. How
That tree is nearby.
The tree that he did that?
Yeah.
Is it within eye shot?
Yep.
I
Give
let
me a
go.
perception
I
check.
let go of him just because I didn't realize this myself, so I played off. I let go of him to point, and I say, "Look at that one." That
Actually,
one is
no perception check needed.
Okay.
That melon is bright red. It is not green anymore.
Which means it's right.
Which means it's beyond red.
He accelerated the growing process, and Dino said they picked them right when they turned ripe.
Yes.
They know, Dino knows exactly kind of like when these things are go. They have a bunch of like logs and ledgers to like make sure that they pick them right on time. Nixel accelerated the process but didn't pick it, so it is now technically bad.
I would point to the one that went bad, and I'm like,
So
look at that one. You must have seen it in your previous raids, and it was not ripe yet. Now it's beyond ripe. We have one in our party who can accelerate this process.
Two.
We have two in this party who can accelerate this process.
We could also teach you how to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We show them how to cultivate it, and then we speed up the first batch for them. So Porwoggle would be.
There's
appeased.
many ways that we could help you.
Give him give me a persuasion check with advantage,
Hell
and you
yeah.
can add guidance.
Hell yeah.
I'm confused. Why are we helping them? They
Persuasion.
are technically thieves.
They're peaceful thieves.
So? They steal from peaceful
I got-
people. Why do they get a pass?
22.
What is that? Oh, is that mercy
Oh
that I
boy,
hear?
our
Yes,
freaking
it
judge
is.
here. Freaking judge.
It is mercy. You're
Judging.
right.
Well, it is unfair.
Yeah, but it's unfair that they get freaking eaten if they don't do this either.
There is
That
overall
is their society to
killing-
live in. They
Hel-
can
helping
leave
them.
it.
Helping them will reduce suffering from both sides. Killing them will only lead to suffering on one side. Even if it is fair, it is less suffering this way.
You reward a bad behavior.
No.
I do not
we tell
condone
them-
the suffering.
We,
Whether that is approving the bad behavior or not, the net positive is the same.
is it?
In this case, yes.
We've already told them they were in the wrong for doing it. However, that does not mean that we can't correct the behavior and show their people a greater tomorrow.
Also, I mean,
Yes,
stealing...
and I'm sure that won't be undone by the Porwoggle when it decides
as
to
bad
arbitrate
as
a new
killing.
injustice.
Well, we have to cross that bridge when we get there. For now, let's at least unite the two people so that they don't cause further harm to each other and the lands.
On that I can agree.
What was your persuasion check?
23.
Fine.
He looks to the other.
Blob. Let's take them to the Grand Shafish. All right. We will take you to the Grand Shafish.
Now,
However, there's still the matter at hand where, if we show up empty-handed, we will be eaten.
we'll take an unripe melon. That way they won't take it immediately when they see it. And we'll show
Yeah, it'd be better
everyone
to
that
show
we
them
can
than,
we
yeah.
can ripen them accelerated.
Why don't you take the bad one, the one that is already overripe?
Because that doesn't show anything.
But they could think that it wasn't.
It was just old,
yeah,
yeah.
like showing them with their eyes, like that it's accelerated. It could just be like
We
an
have
old one
two
that sat
people
out
who
and
can
then not
do it.
believe us.
Sounds like we're headed to the Porwoggle.
After what time is it at this point?
Midnight.
How about after a night's rest?
With a 23 persuasion. He looks to the other one,
Oh boy.
hangs his head.
Can we at least be out of our bonds?
Are you going to run away?
I will watch them.
I will also watch them.
Yeah, these two right here.
Nixel pops up.
Cedric kind of whispers over. Out of all of us, those are not the ones you want to receive a punch from.
But they tend to butt heads a lot, so I guess you won't get one side or the other. It's all about judge and mercy.
You hear Nixel pipe up. Excuse, I can just put another alarm around them.
Yeah.
They were quick, weren't they?
They were.
Yes, but at least
Will we be able to catch them?
I mean, we sleep in the tent, and I'm mixing the voices now. we sleep in the tent. They're up against a rock. They
Well,
can't
they
get
asked to
that
they asked to
far.
get unbound so they can sleep.
I mean,
Yeah,
do
as long
remember
as
that
we
this is
keep them.
this is a
right
spell
here.
slot that he'll be using, the alarm spell. So
Yeah, but if he sleeps and then
He'll
wakes
get
up,
it back.
yeah, he'll get it back. So as long as they don't try and run, but
that's true.
again, so like above table talk, Danny already told me that I get another D4 whenever I try and like track them down. So
So we could.
I have 2 D4s plus like a +7 to survival.
Cool.
So it's not like they can hide from me.
You seem like a fish of your word.
Excuse me. I'm a man.
God.
Cedric looks him down. Right. Careful now. We'll let you out of your bonds for the night and we'll travel in the morning as all together.
So before we let them out of the bonds, Nixel's gonna go around
Yeah,
and
should-
do an alarm spell around the rock and tell them, with you touching them, if you step outside of this area, we'll kill you. And that's it.
Blob, do not leave this zone or they will kill you. Alright.
Alright, I think with that, because you two are out here watching them, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
not in the
I
tent,
plant
right
cross.
into the house.
I plant
sleep
cross-legged.
in
And
that one
I'm
posted
just
bed.
staring daggers at them.
I'm
Pascal
directly
close
on the
behind.
other side.
And every now and then we
staring
trade
at you.
glances.
Yeah, Cedric would go to sleep at this. Cedric would go inside, take off his wet robes from the rain, destroy water so they're dry again, and then go to bed.
You are so
Destroy
extra, and that is me in character.
Destroy
You are
water.
so extra.
Cedric is 1000% extra.
I
The only
literally
reason I
watch
didn't
you,
do
like-
the whole tongues thing so we didn't have
No,
time.
after you do that, because we both go in the house, after you do that, I literally take off my freaking robe and I shake it so the water goes right back up on you from my wet robe. And then I look
Sully
at
my robes
Pascal,
again.
Pascal, whatever his name is, and I'm like, yeah, so we can go over there and shake you.
Pascal goes over there and he
At
goes,
the moment he walks over, I'm like, do not try it, rat.
And I'm like, yes,
all
come back, good job.
fluffy.
Cedric was like, must you sully me again for no reason?
And I just turn over.
He takes his robes off again, does destroy water again, using
Is that something
another
you
spell
can just
slot.
I
can
oh,
just
so you
cast
have
it.
to use a spell slot?
Yeah,
You can't
and
use it
but we're
indefinitely?
gonna go to bed right now. So he does it again, and then we'll lay down his bedroll and go to sleep.
From what Gax has seen of Pascal the Rascal, if you had to give him like an intelligence score, what would you give him?
Probably a 4.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna.
Because there's a 5th level druid spell that you get, and you can give creatures and plants sentient capabilities. So I can cast it on them once I hit like level 7, I think, or 8, whatever you get 5th level spells.
Wow.
And so from whatever
He would just be able to talk.
Yeah, so if it's 3 or lower, and if you cast it on them, it's permanent, and their intelligence jumps from 3 or lower straight to 10, they can speak one language that you speak.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, if you want that to be a thing, I can say it's 3.
Maybe.
It's not a big deal. It's just a matter of if you want it to
Just
happen.
say if you're hanging around, right? We're like, alright, dumb them down a
Or
little
perhaps
bit
you
for
roll an arcana.
Yeah.
Perhaps you roll a high arcana check and you succeed.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was just curious, that's all. I mean, this is ways away anyway, so.
Yeah. He's smart, but he doesn't necessarily know language.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach him sign language. Because I know.
He has little hands.
He's
little
got
hands.
I know sign language. I'm
He's
gonna
like-
end
he's
up
looking at
teaching
you
this
like,
raccoon sign language. Yes,
more,
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 more.
more.
Please, yes, thank you.
Give us a little berry.
I'm gonna start teaching him sign language. That is my project.
You like kill some whatever that we're fighting, and he's like, "You okay, Pascal?" He's like,
I'm like, yeah, high five, let's go.
And then after a while, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals to talk to a random animal, and I'm gonna hear all the dirty shit that he's gonna be saying.
Oh my
Maybe you
god.
want to cancel the spell early.
He's like, I just need some shit, man.
There's so many times that you've like cast it, you're like, I kind of regret this.
Yeah. both the tree and him. I was like, why am I talking to these things?
You guys end up going to sleep. for the rest of the
sorry, really
evening.
quick. Are they injured? The
No,
catfish folk?
they were
I mean, never
fine.
heard
Okay, so
Damage.
damage. Sorry.
Everybody's
Just
okay.
checking, just
Besides
checking.
you.
No one
Wet.
descaled them or filleted them. They're all
Lord. Fillet them. Wake up in the morning, down. Look what I caught. It's their kids, right?
Yeah.
It's George. Daddy, I caught a catfish. I skinned it up real good, Daddy. Look.
Dang, bro.
Yo,
It's getting dark.
Holy crap, George.
They'd be like, George, get out of this house.
George, what the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, we already said it's not cannibalism, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we went off
He was just sitting in this
there.
circle, Daddy. I don't know what he's doing.
Meanwhile, me and Gats are like, what kind of meat? Which section is good? Yeah.
I called the tail.
Nah, definitely the
The,
corpse.
I was gonna think the head catfish head soup.
Il Mater? Il Mater, is that
Is it pack of wolves now?
The cult is coming.
You guys wake up the following morning.
Dead.
The rain has stopped. You can hear the slow trickle of like rain that's still falling off the top of the roof onto the ground. And the two catfish folk, the Locathah, are still sort of chilling out and snoozing. They didn't move. They made sure to heed the warning not to get out of the circle or square, whatever it was. But eventually they get up. You guys see them up, and you see Kiwi comes by. Y'all want some breakfast before you head out on your journey?
That would be delightful. What do you have for breakfast?
You can already smell sort of like eggs and strong smells of meat and like a hickory smell, like almost like a barbecue.
Barbecue for breakfast.
And as you get up out of Bish, well, I'm having some, we're making some steak and eggs this morning, if that's all right with you. You like steak and eggs?
I like a lighter breakfast, thank you.
No, steak and egg sounds great.
She looks you up and says, you need to put some more meat on those bones.
You must be talking to Cedric, or you ain't talking to Raph.
She's talking to Cedric.
Okay.
So
Gotta
what do
eat
you
toast.
Toast? I got some toast. Goes good with steak and eggs.
I'll take just the eggs, thank you.
She goes, grabs everyone a plate,
Would
hands
you
it to all
grab
of you.
2 plates for our friends?
Oh, good point.
She looks at it. You guys got 2 Locathah outside.
Yes, ma'am.
They're quite peaceful.
All right.
Right, because they haven't stolen enough.
Stealing?
I'm gonna leave you guys to it since you're the ones that sort of in charge of dealing with this. I'll just get the food. She goes over, grabs the steak and eggs, just eggs and toast for this one. Hands it all to you guys.
I go and I go out to the Locathah. There you go.
They don't
Hand one. I know they can't understand me, but I'm just like handing them slowly.
Just
You
right
look-
outside the circle.
Zarzros, you look back and you see I'm staring at you with frustration and a little bit of disappointment. But you're not really sure how.
You would be hungry too.
I was hungry at a time.
So let them eat.
I think hearing that, I have a feeling that Gax and Argar kind of have like a silent understanding.
You know why I'm frustrated.
Yeah, yeah. I think Gax is just very sentimental.
They're just eating, watching you guys converse.
I'm just eating, watching them.
Are you enjoying the food?
Butler.
Good. You should be grateful.
Wait, I just missed that. Did Locathah talk back?
No,
He
the
said
gibberish.
it in his
Oh,
gibberish.
right.
Yeah.
Blah blah. Okay, sorry.
I assumed it was the affirmative based on the tone.
He makes a motion to use Zarzros. He goes,
Like, let's go.
Can I insight that the
yeah.
it's like-
Basically, he's like, let's go. Y'all ready to go?
So we have to grab
Is
one of
everybody
the
ready?
unripe crystal
We need 2,
Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm.
and that's just to cover them, not us.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go get it yourself, or do you want to ask Dino and Kiwi
Ask-
to help you
The
do it?
The unripe ones are smaller, correct?
Uh,
So they would be easier to carry. No.
they're
all
honestly about
big.
the same size.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
damn.
all pretty big.
the melon.
So it comes to the.
What's the?
It doesn't
what's the
grow in
chronology of that?
size. The melon itself just starts as like a yellowish, like
Oh, okay.
dark yellow, and then as it goes and gets ripening, it just like turns green, like a dark green.
Well, how does it grow on the tree then? Does it not grow? Is it just
On the tree?
No,
If it's not
grows.
there, basically the Christa melon it just kind of like shows up from like the seed portion.
Oh, from inside. I see,
Yeah.
I see, I see. Okay.
So do
Yeah.
you guys want to get aid from Dino and Kiwi?
And we can throw them in the car and take Hatchet.
You guys
Yeah.
can do that, yep.
Or perhaps they have a more natural way to get through. Perhaps Hatchet
When-
just digs through their land.
When you cast, is it Druidcraft to make them ripe again?
Mm-hmm.
Can you? Is it like one spell slot per melon? Can you just do it with a bunch of melons one?
It's a cantrip. I can do.
Oh,
it.
it's a
Yeah, I
cantrip?
can do it whenever,
Oh,
however
okay.
long I want for whatever.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, can we?
Also,
fill
you
that
guys
cart
would have
up?
gotten a long rest. Sorry, I forgot to say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Can we? I say we fill up the cart with unripe melons. I don't think Dinah will miss the unripe ones.
No, because then we're screwing over the village itself. Because
Yeah.
these unripe runs are their future.
Let's
Ones that they'll
see
pay.
if we could go somewhere else to get the melons that aren't their farmland.
Well, then can we ask Dinah if there are any wild trees that would be unripe?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, there's obviously Cristamellos in there, but I mean, they may be few and far between. There's a reason that they're coming to us to raid them.
Would you be willing to spare 2 unripe crystal melons?
I mean, that's just 2 more that you'll have to get back from them. But I mean, you can if that's what you need.
I think we need that to broker peace at least. At least 2 for the 2 we captured.
You are going in there to grab the melons, right?
As I say, you missed what he said. He's
To
hiring.
grab them
Yeah,
back,
he's hiring
yeah.
us to go in there, steal the melons back, and then just leave them. Leave those people to get eaten, to die, to
Yeah.
whatever fate may befall
Oh, I
them.
missed that.
We're trying to
Well, yeah,
we're trying to
they're
peacefully stop
running
them from
behind.
stealing from you again in the future.
We, after a long conversation, we've discovered a few things, and we hope that you will be amenable to an agreement with their people that they won't keep stealing and that they'll stay on their own territory.
I appreciate that, and I mean, I'm sure they appreciate that as well too. But I mean, I've got a quota to meet.
So
And
wait.
we already have someone that's lost something.
So wait. We have 2 people who can do this. Why doesn't one of them stay here and go to town, getting them to be ripe, and all of the chameleons can look and see when to pick them and get their surplus back up? And then the other one go over there and show them and tell them how to.
Well, we can come back.
I know.
So
but-
just work harder with less people.
No, there's a stick up our guys.
There is.
He is so like rare. All of a sudden.
Is this Aries speaking?
Yeah. This is me
Cedric was
speaking.
like, Cedric would be like, my word, what a
I'm like, I'm a little
ghastly
bad
manner of
because I know he's
speaking.
been like abrasive, but he's still been kind of chill and we've been on the same ground, but he's like ready to crack a whip and judge everybody. I mean, stealing I get, but like they weren't murdering anybody. So we're trying to help both. I want someone should stay here,
We can come back.
or we can come back and do it. You can do it now and go later. I really don't care, but I think we should help the people we came here and we should help it from happening again.
Pointing at the one that's overripened again, explain the same thing to Dinah that we explained to the Locathah. Like, we have people in our party.
Well,
with the
what
means-
happened here?
We have
This one wasn't supposed to be ready for another 2 weeks.
we have means within our party to ripen them quicker. We did not know that they overripen that quickly, but we could help you move the timetable up with your unripe ones.
I mean, I've never seen such magic, but you guys are curious people. Maybe it is something that I don't know.
If
Y'all could
you're-
teach me something.
If you're able to bring me an unripe one, I can show you. But just so we're clear, it took me a long time to become a druid, and I only can assume it's the same for Nixel with his magical abilities.
We don't expect them to become druids. We just want to, right now, help them bring their quota back up.
I will remind you that when Nixel did it the first time, I made him roll an Arcana check, DC 15. So it's not a guaranteed thing. It's per melon, basically, that you did. You have a chance to fail and ruin it.
Learning these arcane abilities is not easy. It is.
Sorry.
I've lost my dread thought.
Wait, with all this stuff, I think we're getting lost in all this. I think he already knew stuff because he rolled his nat 20 on history stuff, and I think I would want to, like, what else do you remember about this? What's his name? The dude that went and killed the Porwoggle the first time and helped them. Yeah, like what else do you know of this legend and all this stuff? Because it sounds like, right, he went and killed them. Like what? I just feel like there's something missing.
I have a question on a spell. Does purify food and drink? It says I remove poison and rot from non-magical food and drink. Does that, if they get overripened and rotten, does that bring them back to the not rotten phase?
I'm gonna say no, because it's kind of like a magical fruit.
Sad. Fair enough.
It's not your common apple.
Seeing that this is kind of going. How big is the town itself? What do you say?
It's a small hamlet. I mean, it's probably no longer than like half a mile
Okay.
in like circumference.
And then is the farm on like the outskirts of that?
The
So, like,
farm
is it
area
like-
is all kind of tucked in between these houses.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Looking around,
I'm just kind of over this. Can we all just go to the center of town real quick?
if that's not where we are already.
I guess I don't want to leave the Locathah alone. And I don't know if they understand that we're gonna go to the center of town. I don't want to cast tongues just for that. So I guess I would stay with them just to be like, hold on.
Do you need me to grab the others? The other people?
No, you can just come with.
Alright.
As we make our way to oh god.
The spell that I would like to cast will take a long time. If that's okay.
I'm not there.
How long?
A day. Just about.
8 hours, give or take.
Oh, that has to be when we come back then.
What is the
Well, yeah,
spell?
what's the...
Oh, it's just gonna help with these people's, like, growth.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
So yeah.
I love that. It's like, alright, cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my own choice. I'm gonna cast plant growth.
Okay.
But I'm doing enrichment. So all plants in a half-mile radius centered on a point within range becomes enriched for 365 days. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested. They can benefit from only one plant growth per year.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
And the other one is overgrowth, which is choose a point within range, all normal plants, but you said that they were magical, so as soon as you said that, I was like, I can't cast that.
So what does it look like as Gax casts this wonderful spell for 8 hours?
If everybody's...
Is it a concentration?
No.
Oh, so
No.
it's instant. It just happens over 8 hours. You don't necessarily have to be there.
No. The casting time is a special act, like,
Oh,
special,
the
which is one
casting is
action,
8
or
hours.
8 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
so-
what's it look like?
For this particular spell, Gax, since you said that the town itself is a half-mile radius, pretty much, Gax is drawing a massive picture of a tree. So if you were to look up from like miles above the city itself, or the town, or just little collective village, as he's drawing it, and as houses and trees and stuff like that get in the way, he doesn't go into the house and continue with the lines. He skips the houses. He skips anything that was built there, and is only worried about the natural land and the natural ground. And as it kind of comes to as he finishes casting the spell and adds the last line up to the base of the tree to finish the trunk, the spell itself gives off little particles of like starlight, almost kind of taking the nourishment of the ground itself and forcing it up more. So taking the nourishment deep within and then bringing it back up, because you can only assume that these trees have been here forever and have almost drained all the nourishment out of the ground itself. So just digging in deeper, kind of connecting to their roots to help them push down further and gain more.
Awesome. So as Gax heads out, you see this scene happen before you, and these little tiny motes of starlight start to just waft out from all over around you guys, illuminating the space. It's not super bright in here because of the shade from the large trees above, but as he does this spell, it just starts to illuminate the entire area, and it's amplified by just the resting water that's just sort of around, just in puddles everywhere as it reflects the light off. And you see these small sparkles just emanate into the air and disappear, and then once again form around and create these small circles, and as they sort of like touch very gently into the leaves, the blood red leaves of these trees, you see crystal start to form, and as it grows, large melons start to form on all of the trees around. As you see kind of like the yellowish yolk looking melon part start to form as well. And you have successfully kind of, was it enriched, right? So it's kind of like doubling the rate at which they can produce. And as this happens, all of the people come out of their homes as they see the tremendous light source that's happening here. And they see Gax, and they see the party around, and they look kind of like in awe and amazement and shock. You see Dinah watching you. Well, that was remarkable.
Thank you. If
Where are you from?
I am from the Veshlands.
Well, you and your compatriots will be remembered for this. There's no way that we would have been able to meet the needs of the people in the Mecca without you all being sent to us. So, I'd say that this...
Sorry. Trying to be as quiet as
Excuse... bless you.
Thank
It's like with Dee Dee.
We're having a conversation.
Magic stuff. That star.
She's got allergies to it, you know. Like, sometimes the pollen in the air.
Yeah.
It's just,
It's double now.
It's too much fun.
Yeah.
It's too much of one
Funny enough,
Yeah,
I
it's too much.
am back in the springtime. I'm dying.
Yeah. Double time. Ooh.
well, with this, I'd say that, I mean, if you do find any of the Christamellos that aren't necessarily needed by the Locathah, then you would return them to us as best you can. But if it is your goal to broker peace between and not harm anyone, I accept that as well. It was never my intention to have anyone in trouble or harmed. I was just worried about meeting quota.
So were they... That's why we... At least I believe that this is the best
I
way
walk away.
to go. Damn.
Oh, the drama. These two. Sizzling.
The best way to go about it. Because there were similarities that neither of you knew.
And I guess that's what makes you truly exceptional there, Paladin. It takes people like you to help make our wonderful place to live.
Your forest seems like it will be cherished for ages. It's quite beautiful in its very unique way.
Well, I thank you for that. It's been years of hard work. But the people love their slippers, so we keep at it. Anyways, I suppose y'all would probably be going. I'm assuming the Locathah want to get back.
And I've already returned to Cedric. You notice I'm not with the party.
Well, if this was an 8-hour spell, I feel like, because Cedric did stay behind, after the first 2 hours, Cedric would be like, oh no. So I think he would have brought the Locathah and be like, follow.
Oh, if you had brought with it, then in that case, I do walk off back to keep like the hut. That'd be straight from Kiwi's.
So like, I feel like I would have brought the Locathah, and they would have seen that happen. So what's their reaction to seeing that?
They are watching it in amazement, but they're actually more amazed because Kiwi brought out a cup of coffee for each of them, and they're just like,
Maybe they should give coffee to the Porwoggle.
What is this coffee?
We bring something new.
What we need to do is release them from Porwoggle's grasp.
That's
people
what I
would
was
be
trying
happy
to
if
ask
they
earlier.
But if we kill
under-
Porwoggle, I feel like they just turn on us.
No, but that's what I was trying to ask earlier when you said he rolled an Act 20, he knows the history of all this stuff, and these heroes, I was like, does he know any other part of the
he
legend
knows
about
the
all
history
that
of
stuff?
Gratu, not
Okay,
of
because I'm like,
Porwoggle.
did they,
I think
or they got played and there was just
And
never
the
any
history that he knows of Gratu is in terms of something that happened to the mecha, not the mecha.
Right, so you have to know all
we
of the...
may just need to like reframe it for these people. So
Yeah.
that instead of wanting to follow Porwoggle, they want to follow something else.
Well, I think that's the hard part.
Or
Like, this
find
is their
something
god,
else.
and I was
think
like...
once
Yeah,
we talk
you're over here
to
trying to
the
create
Shafish.
like a religious revolution or something like that, or at least like an ideological revolution.
That's what I was thinking.
I think
But
if we
the
speak to
hard-
Shafish, we'll
Yeah.
get more answers.
I've already walked away from the
Yeah.
conversation.
and the issue that we're having is we are these people. Like, realistically, lizard folk, in comparison to dragonborn elves and humans, we're the closest types of people to how these people live. So we both know that it's just not. They're not going to be willing to be like, oh my god, our god is stupid because he tries to kill us. Let's follow something else. Because
That's why I think we should talk to Shafish. Shafish might end up being a fraud.
oh no, he 100% is a fraud. There's
I
no
equipped-
doubt in my
I
mind.
equipped Zone of Truth specifically to have him
Yeah.
admit that if we can talk to him.
Yeah, but
If he admits that to the whole people, that might convince them.
It's not the issue. Isn't the problem? The issue is what happens after.
yeah.
Best case scenario, we get Shafish to admit, if he is actually a fraud, admit that he's a fraud to the whole people. The people turn against him in Porwoggle.
But anyways, we're all speculating, so we should,
Yeah.
As you guys finish up this wonderful spell, I think a lot of the time people have come and sort of said hi and nice to meet you and all of that good stuff. Salutations.
Oh, in that,
Not
in,
me.
in that
I'm back
time,
in the hut.
in
where-
that time,
Not to
in that
of
time,
course.
Cedric is trying his best to like show that the lizard folk aren't dangerous, or the lizard folk. Show that the lizard folk is very, very dangerous. Showing
Freudian slip
the
there.
catfish, the Locathah are not dangerous. Like Cedric
just
is
spell
talking
that
to the
trees
chameleon
grow.
folk, showing like he's in there next to
Memories
Locathah, like he's not
grow.
gonna harm me or bite
I
me.
think what it is with them is they're so enamored by this coffee, Kiwi keeps bringing it out, and you're sort of pulling them along like two toddlers
Yes.
that are not paying attention.
Yeah,
They're
I'm not
just
trying to get
so
them to
into
talk.
this coffee.
I'm just trying to get the people to see that they're not gonna just bite my head off.
And you're like showing the people, and they're just like looking at them, and they're like,
Damn, they like coffee. That's what the people
Love
are
coffee.
thinking.
Getting that. Or like fifth one.
They look-
their big lips are like,
The whiskers
whiskers.
You're just twitching.
With that, you guys are going into the forest
with hatchet.
towards their territory with
Did we
hatchet.
get it? Did we get any unripened melons as to show how the spell works?
Oh no, we don't need that anymore.
Well, we need to grow them there.
Yeah, but knowing
They don't have any unripe ones. They wouldn't have stolen them.
No, they probably have some unripened ones.
I think we can spare two from here.
Why don't we
as a-
just-
No.
With that time as well, I think Ares and since you were busy, I'm gonna say, who else is there? Bosco and Nixel. Those 3 people will have advantage if they are trying to pick one of the melons off of the tree, because a couple of the other farmers would have shown them how to do it.
Okay.
It's a sleight of hand check, and then you have to make a strength check to hold it and carry it places.
I forgot Bosco was here.
The DC for it would be like a 15 to pull it off, but you'll have advantage.
I imagine Bosco then seeing him like, why didn't you do that in the first place?
Oh yeah.
What the heck, man?
Because I had to sleep first.
Well, you should have said
Got
so.
charge up.
You should have said you could have done this. You have to fight the Locathah. Jeez. Jeez.
Let's just go, and if we see any unripe fruit, we'll pick it. And if not, oh well.
And
Maybe
as you
something
just go, and oh well, let's take our break.
If someone kills this raccoon, I will go on a murdering spree.
I have Revivify. I use Revivify on
Am
the
I-
raccoon.
That's how pets always work.
Yeah.
Aries like, if you
I'm just like, am I bringing this thing with me?
Think rationally. It's a diamond. I'm not gonna cast a diamond on a raccoon. You are gonna cast it.
We're back from break. You guys get all in your nice tight group and start heading out towards the bog, as the Locathah have called
Wait,
it.
bog mog?
The bog.
Okay, that's what I said.
Bog
I said
twice.
Bog. That's what I thought. Okay.
The bog.
I say to the party, why do they call it the bog?
Because it's a bog.
Yes, but why the bog?
It's extra boggy.
Yeah, you actively see like just the disappointment in Gax's face. He's just like, what?
This is Zarzo that knows.
Zarzos, how about you give me an insight check?
Insight?
Yep.
13.
Good insight.
Bog. I mean, yes, it's a bog, but if it has any relation to Gratu went by Gratu Bog.
Oh.
Like, Bog was his last name. So with a 13 insight, I'd say that there's fair enough reason to say maybe Gratu had some sort of good relations with the people here, that they named their bog after him. Or is it the other way around, that Gratu loved the bog so much that he named himself Gratu Bog?
I feel like that tracks more, but that's just.
Above table? Yeah.
But that's what you get with 13.
With 13 in his mind, he looks at the group and he says, "The people wanted 2 bogs."
Huh?
What?
I beg your pardon.
Was that?
They wanted 2 bogs?
Yes. Gratu loved the bog. So he named it twice.
All right.
Is he
then.
having a stroke?
I can't tell. This is a first.
As you guys carry on into the dense forest,
Could I do a survival check to make sure that these guys aren't like screwing us?
yes, you may.
Because like seeing if I can track the ones that left beforehand and all
Yep,
that stuff.
yep. They're definitely in the lead of the party, sort of like maneuvering along.
While he's doing that, Cedric is actively looking for any Cristamellos.
Alright,
He
give
may not be
me
very good at it, but he's
a
trying.
nature or survival on
Ooh,
that.
actually... Sorry. I don't know what to do first.
I got a 27.
27. Based on the way the paths work, this area is just very dense forest. There's vines, there's moss, there's lichen everywhere. But these guys seem to know their way around, where they find these little nooks and crannies to go through without having to like cut things down or move things out of the way, giving you the sense that they are bringing you in a direction that they know they're not just leading you off into nowhere land.
Yeah.
Before we go too far, I want to use the pocket watch, and I want the pocket watch to point to the nearest Cristamello, because we don't have any with us, right? So the nearest.
Does that spell require you to know the object, or is it like?
I just have to have seen it before.
Okay.
And I want to make sure we're far enough from the village that they won't just say to go back to the village.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, big oof.
As you take
Yeah.
Like, you mean like, where's the nearest one? Oh shit!
As you take it out, there is it starts to move in different like it's pointing in different areas because it doesn't know which one to choose first. But as you continue to walk where they're walking behind them, it does eventually straighten out to be stronger on one, and it will point you kind of like in the direction that you're going, and eventually you find one just sort of like hanging on the tree.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I thought you were going to say it points like to their hideout. I'm like, fuck!
Roll me a D3. So 1 and 2 are 1, 3 and
D3?
so it's a D6, and then 1 and 2. Basically, 1 is red, 2 is yellow, so unripe, and 3 is green. It's ripe.
What about 4, 5, and 6? Those are
1. So it's going to be red. You find the first one that you find is already bad.
The spell keeps going for how long? Hold on. I have to find it now. Please hold. Locate object.
Please hold.
Also,
Locate spell.
D3. What I mean is 1 and 2.
10 minutes.
1 and 2 on the dice are 1.
Oh.
3 and 4 is 2, and 5 and 6 is 3.
Okay, it's for 10 minutes. So, can it then show me the next one?
Yes, one more.
Sweet.
So
Roll me again.
Oh, what? Oh, D6 again? Yeah. That's 8. Where did the 6 go? Oh, I rolled a D8 the first time by accident. But it's still
all good.
A 4.
A 4. So this one you find is unripe. So it's yellow.
Yes. Sweet. Okay.
So, grab that one.
Give me a sleight of hand
no
check.
way, that's get back!
Give me that sleight of hand
I know,
check,
I was
Mr.
saying,
Sandman.
Damn it! Cedric got twig, he's got kitty. Woo! He just went for it.
I think, oh boy.
Can I guidance that?
DC 15.
Can I guidance that?
Yeah.
You're all high.
Damn it!
Just sitting there watching you like.
I got 2 giddy. Not sorry.
Dirty. Wait. What is it again? Sorry, sleight of hand.
It's a sleight of hand, yeah.
The 24. Thank God.
24.
Yes.
Just because it's you, it breaks.
Just my luck.
With a 24, you head over to it.
Grab
You
it,
find one that's unripened. And I think you've probably talked about it a couple of times with some of the others. You weren't necessarily trained by the farmers, but you find your way around kind of like the weird structure that grabs it into place. It's almost like this weird hooking mechanism that you have to sort of like swivel the melon on and then lift up quickly
Okay.
as it drops, and you are able to sort of like hold on to it for a
I
second.
immediately put it in the wagon.
Are you supposed to do a strength check after?
Strength check.
Can I guys that too?
Yep. I think guidance lasts long enough to do
Oh,
it
yeah,
anyways,
it
right?
also
It's like a
does.
minute.
What is it? What is it? A strength? Just straight up strength?
Athletics.
Athletics? Oh, that's not the same. 12.
12. With a 12, I think it starts to slip out of your hand. You kind of catch it on your one knee as you sort of like hobble over to the thing and just roll it in there.
Oh, thank God.
Pascal's sitting on the edge of it, sort of looking at it roll by, and he goes,
I'm sitting there too, like.
I look at
Should've waited.
dirty rat.
I guess then in this area, are there any more unripened fruit?
I mean, there's still time. There's 10 minutes on the.
After the 10 minutes as you've walked, the compass sort of like turns off. I gave you the second one just as an extra kind of like quick bonus round.
Try to do it quick.
Yeah. But you in the close vicinity, you don't necessarily notice like a ton. You notice the trees, but they've all been poached. As you guys continue further in, the air just gets moister and more damp. You have this thick smell of earth and mud that just seems to encompass the entire place as you guys go further and further, and it gets darker and darker.
So
You're obviously entering into what seems to be more like a swamp-ish type of ecosystem. Less nice, beautiful farmlands that you came from. You see a bunch of kind of like large pools of like mossy green water that are just like stagnant all over the place. They've been untouched. But you continue following the Locathah, and you're matching that kind of with like the mud tracks that have been left here, and it seems like there's been a heavy force of these webbed feet sort of walking in this direction, back and forth.
Can I stop the Locathah before they go any further?
Tap them on the shoulder.
They just say, hold on. And I'm going to ritual cast water walk so that everyone in the party can walk on water, mud, slime. Doesn't matter. You're not going to trip in the heavy mud. You're not going to fall into a puddle.
Does it affect the Locathah too?
Anyone I want. So I'll cast it. They'll see me step, I'll walk over to a puddle, step on the puddle, and be like.
Then Cedric just.
Then I'm like,
Only I can do this.
I'm like, okay, and I cast it on everyone, including Hatchet,
Freaking Hatchet.
Oh.
Forgot about him.
Yeah.
but not Pascal.
Wow. Wow.
He's too much of a rascal.
You cast this water walk. You guys are able to sort of walk over any of this stagnant water that's sitting. Eventually you get to a point where there's this large pool, and you guys see a bunch of like half-eaten fruit that's just sort of like bobbing in the water. You see the Locathah go over to it, and they look back at you guys and they go, motioning for you guys to go down.
Into the water.
After you just said we walk on top.
Oh, I can dispel it.
Oh, okay. But I'm like, we're like, knock knock.
You're like, I can't get in.
I mean, it's a bog.
And
what did you expect?
he points down, motions for you to go, and then looks knowingly across it, where you can see he's sort of pointing to a bunch of like different traps that have been set across this main walkway, where if you were to walk across without knowing the traps were there, that these massive logs will just come and smash you.
Ooh. Good thing we're diplomatic.
And he's motioning down, but obviously he knows that you guys can't swim.
Yeah.
What is it you guys do?
Anything else? Any spells?
I was so close to picking water breathing as one of them. But instead I went with plant growth. So
I mean, that ended up working out. Do I use? I can use tongues twice. Do I use it once now to tell them to go get the shafish?
I think we should get all the way there.
could I do an insight check on them real quick?
4.
Are they leading us just straight up into a trap?
What's your passive insight?
17.
I think they've been they haven't been necessarily abrasive since you guys calmed them down, and from your passive insight, I think you can gather that, like, they could go across, or you guys could go across, but you'd need to dismantle the traps first. If you go down, there's obviously some other pool that it leads to on the other side.
Yeah.
That's all he's saying.
Oh. Well, if we know where the traps are, we have water walk, we could just walk across.
The issue is that the only way that we would be able to get across is to disarm all the traps. Yeah.
And going into the pool might not be an option because we have axe beak. Or we have hatchet.
We have hatchet, so we have to disarm the traps.
Yeah.
Is there a way that we could disarm the trap just temporarily so that we don't screw up their whole, like, trap system?
No.
I could try shooting it.
Yeah. No,
That
normally
might work.
these types of like primitive traps are one and done.
It's like a rope that gets cut or something.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work to set them back up.
Yeah.
Well, can we just avoid them? Oh no, because of hatchet. Hatchet's gonna walk through, right?
Yeah.
Also,
Yep,
water-
you could go around it, but it would take considerably longer.
Why are we worried
water
about not
walk,
setting
right?
them off and just walking over it?
but also water walk. That
At the
gives
same time,
hatchet
they
water
steal
walk.
through. So
That doesn't give
this-
the wagon water walk,
Yeah.
right?
We could just.
I mean, for the sake of the spell, sure, I'll give the wagon a water walk, yeah.
And on top of that, I mean, it's hooked up to a
I
massive
don't know, I think
ship,
me and Bosco
so
would be like, why the hell are we just not shooting these and disarming them, me and him? Like, I get it, but kind of got our hands tied here.
While
Trying
they're
to
all
help.
talking, you could attempt to shoot it.
I think me and Bosco would if we saw it. Like, why are we just sitting here? We're not gonna get in this water and swim underneath, and we gotta go all the way. Like,
If you say yes, then Bosco would 100%
yeah, I'm sure Bosco would say yes. Yeah,
in the mud and post up.
yeah, one, the other, whatever. Yeah.
Give it a shot.
What do you want? We want for hit? Are we
Chris,
want for
could
him
you
in,
roll
us
for
two, or-
Bosco?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Can I give Bosco guidance?
Are we?
It's an attack roll, so no.
Okay.
He has a +9 to hit.
Shit.
Plus
That's a ranger.
That's 9.
I got 14.
I got 14.
14? Two 14s? You guys, as you're talking, you hear 2 arrows fly. The Locathah look behind you as they watch the arrows go into it and set off the trap. As it unravels, smashes in the center as it collapses onto the ground into this massive, like, pool. The Locathah turn back around and go,
Of course.
Do they seem frightened that we did that?
they definitely seem more unnerved.
Do they seem unnerved because of something else, or because they're worried about the Porwoggle?
Give me an insight check.
Great with these.
And I think everyone can make this check.
Not good.
Not my plans.
1.
No.
Yeah, it's a natural one.
Oh no. 14.
25.
Wow.
14.
14.
15.
Okay. You two notice them sort of like looking around in the trees, trying to pick out if any of their own scouts are watching them from this area. And you guys get the sense that you're close by to where they are, like where they live, the bog, and that by releasing this trap, it's less about killing something and more about trying to determine what type of person is coming this way. Whether it's one of their own or it's someone else.
So this is more of an alarm than it is a trap to kill.
I still walk through and I'm going to look around because I can also do that. Not like I'm completely unskilled, but I'm going to go ahead and walk through.
Yes,
I think Bosco would
100%,
do the
and
same.
you have
I'm going to
water
look
walk.
around because I see that he's looking for these people.
Yep.
But
And
I'm not
give
gonna
me
sit
a
here afraid.
perception check from just you two, since you got the insight on it.
Perception. 16.
Sorry, math. 23.
It's always the small
23.
numbers.
16
Yeah.
and 23. I think both of you spot Locathah scouts in the trees. They see you guys, and they turn and sort of leave your point of view, assuming that with your combined insight that they're probably heading back to their camp to let people know.
I start going faster.
When
I'm going to start going ahead.
Harry starts picking up
I
pace.
start picking up pace.
Aries, where are you going?
Because they're going to get there way before us, and I want to keep up. Like, let's...
I keep up the pace.
When
and start
when
to
we see
speed up
them
a bit.
leave,
Yeah.
are they carrying any weapons on them, like bows and arrows or anything like that, or are they still just empty-handed?
The scouts are... They had crossbows.
Good question. Like,
Yeah.
somebody's got a weapon here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we get our guard. Like, let's go. Bring fish, people, and we're tracking them. I feel like at this point we're seeing where they're going.
I think
kind
also with a with your insight checks, you guys would understand that they are also scouting to see if there is their own kind there. Are they carrying any melons? Like, do they have anything? Or did they come back empty-handed?
God, these people are so selfish. We're bringing your stupid melon.
As you guys start to...
Let's be no. Not gonna get there. No.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's very
they
character
still
stuff.
were before. My character is on the fence. That's why I've got this one here. So I
feel
still
like
like good
our
and
guy is
bad.
supposed
Like,
to
we're
be walking.
selfish.
I
Firewall.
actually,
Let's
I
leave.
do, you guys do read that as this is going on and as you guys get like the things that you read, there's a simmering, like vibe coming off Beauregard
All right,
that
well,
you that Gax probably has seen before.
Yeah. I mean, it's right.
I didn't say I
Gax
was
is
killing
mine
anybody. But I'm
anyway.
keeping up with them. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yep, you guys
Um,
head across.
And our little fish friends are keeping up with us.
As you guys are heading across and the fish folk are keeping up with you guys, you start to hear drums.
It's the fish sticks. They're practicing.
It's just jamming out.
Tons of drums everywhere. This is not just like 3 or 4 Locathah on drums. This is like 30 or 40 of them on drums.
Wow.
And as you approach, the concussive sound is just like, it's obliteration to your ears. Like, it is deafening. You guys have to basically like kind of like either yell at one another or talk right up in someone's ear for you to be able to hear anything. As these beats are going, you get up and the Locathah kind of move one of the vines across out of the way, and you guys get the first view of kind of like their den or nest or whatever. And there are multiple like large pools that are in the middle of this area, and with like there's this large kind of like watchtower made of like stone and wood. It looks like human made. But it's just chilling, kind of overlooking these kinds of pools in the middle. Again, the dense thicket, there's those Cristamello groves all over the place, and they're empty. There's no melons on top. And analyzing the group of people, there's obviously the Locathah on drums, but they're all sort of like in a line, kind of like encompassing the area. And you see a bunch of like Locathah that are more along the lines of who you're traveling with, they are like tossing melons into these pools. Just tossing them in there, and they just sort of like float on top.
And they wanted us to get in there.
In where?
In the pool where the half-eaten fruit is. I'm just now.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
That's why when he said it, that's why my initial thought is, are they leading us into a trap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even
Porwoggle
think
would've
of
been
that.
like-
Come on, there's Porwoggle down here. Ready to like.
So yeah, as you get this image, you see coming out and overlooking all of this going on with the drums. He even has kind of his own personal guard that is just beating on drums. You see these he looks different. He's got kind of like a yellowish look to him, and on his head he has a you guys know what like a Slavic skufia looks like? It's like you can look it up. You guys got computers, but basically it's made out of kind of those. You know how the triangular
Slavic skufia.
SKUFIA.
Say, phonetic man. Sounded that. Just type the letters that correspond
I did
to.
with the C.
First grade.
The
how I
Cristamello leaves are triangular in shape, and so it's bound in that as like sort of like a crown on his head.
Half a crystal
That's awesome.
And-
Watching.
He's sort of like over there just looking across. He's holding a staff, but it doesn't particularly. It looks like an old man's staff. It doesn't look like it has any like crazy like enchantment or anything on it. No orbs that are like floating
More of a
around and
walking
stuff.
stick.
More of a. It seems more of a walking stick for him.
Gax is heavily offended.
And he's just sort of looking over.
My staff
My
is
staff's
big.
bigger.
Yeah.
My staff's bigger.
I think.
I have a cool crystal.
I think when the Locathah like tugs on one of your jackets or whatnot, he just points up towards, and in his best common voice, he goes, and you guys Grand Shafish, as he points at the Grand
Cedric will do a
Shafish.
little politeful bow and kind of look at the Locathah that brought us here and be like, kind of pointing like, can I approach?
You see two of the other not guards, but like Locathah people who seem to be like attentive to this area. They walk over to you and they sort of analyze you all. They walk around, sort of like encompassing all of you.
Wait, how many people are encompassing us right
And
now?
what are you saying?
I'm kind of like, I didn't cast anything. I'm kind of gesturing like, can I approach the Shafish?
At this moment, they're kind of like up in your grill. Or should I say, up in your gill.
Bruh.
I mean, I should have seen that sooner. Honestly, seeing that they are like kind of getting
Like all of
closer
us, or-
to us in stuff.
Do you mind if you grab the unripe fruit?
Before they take it.
Yes, I can grab it.
So,
Big boy.
with Zarzaros' help in holding the unripened fruit out in front of them, could I cast Druidcraft to ripen the fruit to the correct ripeness?
Are you trying to get the attention of the Grand Shafish?
I mean, I can get his attention for you.
Yeah.
Dude, I die every time I say that stupid word.
Yeah, I think that this is like a twofer. I think I'm trying to placate to the other catfish people. Like, hey, we have a way to make these ripe faster. And then the other thing is kind of what you said, to catch his attention, to be like, hey, we can really help you. We can make these things riper.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Performance.
Can I guide us that?
Yep.
I give him assistance. Start like.
A help action, yeah. Your advantage with guidance.
We're like.
I'm holding it up as high as I can.
Bars like this. I'm like, yeah.
It's like we're doing a whole
Yes!
Yeah.
We're all for it.
16.
17.
17.
15 plus 1 plus 1.
Actually, with a 17, I think you hear
Stopabungo!
Oh no.
as
Oh,
everyone
so does
immediately
that
Taka
cut
taka
you
taka
down?
taka boom!
and everything goes quiet as you catch the attention of the Grand Shafish.
Bring him off!
As a couple of other Locathah start to basically motion you towards the tower.
Okay. As they start motioning me to the tower, going to grab Cedric and drag him with me.
Are they still up in my grill? Because I'm just like hands up while they're like looking me over, like I'm not gonna do nothing. So you usually just like grab my arm and pull me away.
Yeah, literally.
I'm
Are they
eccentric.
You don't
bringing
need to
all
do
of
that.
us?
They don't understand that hand gesture.
They love the
Yes.
flash shields.
Yeah.
You putting your hands up that doesn't help.
You're scaring them. You're scaring them.
You're literally just doing
You
nothing
talking
at the
to trees.
moment.
like,
You're
don't
burying.
need
You're burying
that.
your claws.
Does anyone have a passive perception above a 19?
No.
No.
Mine's 14.
As you guys are
I'm almost there.
enamored by this place and it's wicked loud, I think the other two Locathah slip away.
No, that's.
They
They
f-
did not roll that
They
high.
they rolled a 19.
Get out of here.
They
Slippery fellas.
basically they try and like
live.
funnel in as
To the
best they
crowd.
can so they
Different.
don't notice that like
They didn't come back with
any
Yeah.
on
Less
like,
hiding
empty-handed.
from us, more hiding from them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
We're only
seem
threatened to
Yeah,
kill
but
them
there's
once,
tattletales.
so-
the
Grand
Grand
Solomon.
Shafish was focused on you guys, not necessarily his own kind at
Yeah.
this point in time, and that's when they used it to sort of like slip into the crowd real quick.
Yeah.
So you guys turn around, you guys don't see them there. As you are slowly walking up towards
Bongo!
and the bongos come back. Eventually you see him sort of like dismiss himself inside this watchtower, and you guys are corralled from behind by all of these Locathah sort of like moving you inside this tower. You guys go up like 3 or 4 stories. There's no stairs to it. It's like wooden ladders that you have to climb up. Give me an insight check on that, the entire group.
At this point, then I basically brace my shield behind my back so that I can have a free hand.
Oh, nat 1.
What was the check?
Nat 1. Insight.
That was also a nat 1. I have plus
Wow.
9, but nat 1.
Ding ding.
10.
Yeah,
I have
20.
one.
You have a plus
Oh,
Nat 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got
Dang.
24.
24.
21.
21, cool.
Rolling with guidance.
These ones,
Hey.
I think you're distracted. You're like, ugh, what the heck is this slime
Oh,
on here?
100% like, oh, this ladder's slimy.
I'm
This
distracted by
insight check-
Pascal on my back, but I can't climb.
I think what you get from it is the Grand Shafish climbed up here and has probably never come back down. Like, he must just live up here and everything is brought to him. He has complete control over all of these Locathah. Or the brother can fly.
That's. I mean, that's not that.
And the Shafish,
That's
whatever
fun.
looks like, he looks like a Locathah. He's not, he doesn't look any different.
He looks like a Locathah, it's just a different color.
Okay.
Does he have any clothes?
Most of the other Locathah look like greenish gray. This one, he looks different from the rest of them. Whether or not that's a source of power or if he's from like another clan perhaps with a natural 20, maybe he had some relation with, I think for you guys, trying to think about it in senses of Porwoggle and the story about Gratu. You're like, maybe this guy was from an older clan, took the egg and has been waiting for it to, like, basically hatch, and now has assumed control of the Locathah people.
Oh, the egg hatches
Yep.
and imprints onto him.
Yep.
And then, yeah, okay.
Much like a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear grumbling every now and then from
Yeah.
Argar.
I think you probably hear a very similar grumbling from Cax now since we've figured this part out.
And we're at this point we're like basically shooting each other looks constantly.
Yeah. Being like, if this goes south, he's gonna stick this thing on us and we're gonna have to fight it.
As you guys get to the top, he is sitting there on what looks to be a bunch of, like, fish bones that have been discarded. There's, like, a lot of, like, weird fish, like natural fish, not like fish people.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
ask.
was gonna
yeah.
say-
I was gonna
Is
say,
it not
look at
grown-up
the
fish
bones.
people?
Yeah, are
not
the bones
Locathah
of
bones, like
Locathah.
actual fish
I
bones.
say, because then that would be cannibalism.
That would be cannibalism.
And this would be a
Unless
cult.
that's
Yeah.
like Porwoggle's like food, and you just grab the bones off.
It's like
I don't know if that's like worse or not. this dude just feeding his like
His
cultish
kind.
people to his pet.
yeah, it's like those large sea bass or like trout, like large fishes that can like make up a bunch of space with these like bones that they have. And it's just all been woven together with twine and string and all that.
Yeah.
And he is sitting there rather nonchalantly with his walking stick.
Welcome to Bog Bog.
You speak common.
I do.
Your people do not. Why is that?
Never learned. Did not care to learn.
Or you didn't teach them?
This seems rather accusatory. Why are you in Bog Bog?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come across. I did not mean to come across that way.
You seem to keep bothering the village of chameleon people, and they asked us to come here and petition to you to stop.
To broker peace.
I have no dispute with the chameleons.
And
But-
they have none with you.
Porwoggle demands tribute.
We would like to help you cultivate the crystal melons on your own. So instead of having to take them from the chameleon folk, you will have your own supply on hand whenever you need. As you saw, our friend here is able to ripen them.
And you can teach the Locathah how to ripen them.
We can help you cultivate them and get the first batch ripened quicker to not have any break in between your tributes.
And if you send some people to the peace druids, they would be able to teach you.
That way, not only do you not steal from the chameleon folk, you would have your own unlimited supply, because you would have your own crystal mellow trees. As you can
People
see,
could learn and grow.
as you can see, we did not harm the.
I'm like, yeah. I just split it. Yeah.
It is very Cedric to do.
Yeah.
Throw them under the bus. Yeah.
Take it out. Yeah.
Well, you see, there's a reason we. He puts his staff down. He goes, fish fingers, not good for harvesting.
The chameleon folk would be willing to teach you their techniques to make it easier for you.
And you spoke to these chameleon people.
Yes, we did.
Not about this.
Did you speak to them about voting for us in the Asgoran Idol?
We could perhaps broker this. It's not
We didn't get that far.
not something we spoke about. But
They told us that they do not vote because they are the ones that supply a lot of the drinks to the event.
Yes, I know. The slipper. That's what caused the problem last time. If everyone wasn't so drunk, they would have seen the true talent of the fish sticks.
How do you know that that's why they vote the way they do?
I don't. It seems you've caught me. But,
wait, you said he's a catfish?
And he stands up.
How tall is he?
He's a little bit larger, but he's not like towering. He's like 5 foot, yeah.
Okay.
So
everybody but Bosco is taller.
but, it is upon me to make sure that Porwoggle's glory is known in Asgora. And we will do so during the idol. Then we will be seen.
If the chameleon folk can't provide the slippers, there will be no idol.
Rubbish. They will still show up. They're gluttons.
Yes, but do you really want them to see your show in a bad mood because they didn't have their slippers?
If it's a tradition,
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh. Can I guess that?
What?
Can I guess that?
Yes.
Hell yes. Oh.
can you have advantage with what I
Yeah,
said?
can we like add in?
At advantage.
Okay.
Basically, I was just
Yes.
saying it's a tradition. Like they're
dirty
enjoying
20.
it.
You make a fair point.
He comes over to you.
Fair points aren't the usual here.
We see you are peaceful people, and the chameleon folk are as well. They simply want all parties to be satisfied.
Are there bars?
Your training,
Sorry.
how long will it take?
The chameleon folk would know, not me. When it comes to the druid craft, only our friend here would know.
I'm like actively not looking. Like I'm like looking somewhere else.
You, lizard man.
Can I just toss
Your
the
friend
fork over
says
his
that
head?
you would be in charge of training.
Oh, what is it?
You've known Gax to be like a fairly chill dude.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah. The one thing that Gax hates most in life is people throwing like their shit onto him. Cause what's the stupid piece dude's name? That's
Silas.
Silas.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Yeah, he does that a lot. He
Cedric
does it to me
Cedric
a
did
lot.
do this. He didn't mean to, but he did do that.
So you just get like a little bit of like feral bloodlust kind of coming off me.
He looks at you the way I sometimes look.
Yeah.
But coming from him now, so it's like, oh.
I myself would not be in charge of the training. I can help with the initial harvest in the beginning. Your first batch would say I can speed that up for you. Sadly, I am not powerful enough currently, nor am I skilled enough to train your people. But if you petition the peace druids in the Mecca, then they would be able to send out representatives to help and teach you the ways of cultivation and druid craft.
And when I say druidcraft, I'm gonna cast it.
Okay. Give me that Arcana check.
Oh no! I'm not casting it on
The melon.
Yeah, because I don't.
Did we already do that?
Yeah, because we already did that on the melon.
Is there more melons around?
No.
Oh, I must have missed that part.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we did an Arcana check when we
Give me an
did that
Arcana
earlier.
check on that melon.
No, we did.
Oh,
yeah.
It was the performance.
It was
Oh,
It was the
performance.
performance. Oh.
That was performance.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because I was like, we were.
Oh, I
To
thought,
get his attention.
I thought that was
Yeah.
that 17 was to was the thing.
That was
had
the
to be able to-
That was the
performance check.
performance to get his attention.
Ah.
We didn't roll for the magic effects.
Can I give it anything? Can I help
What
out?
do I need?
I'm gonna say no because you have no idea what the heck he's doing.
And not even guidance. Well, guidance doesn't do
He
anything.
gave his own self
Oh.
guidance.
Yeah, because I can just rip that off. I got 15 exactly though. So.
15?
Yeah.
So yeah, it goes perfectly like deep green right. And you have that in your hand from before.
I got it solely from guidance. 5 plus 6 from Arcana is 11 plus 4.
Nice.
Well, it seems that if you are able to potentially double our supply within the day, then I believe Porwoggle will be satisfied.
I'm sorry. Double.
Tell us about this Porwoggle, please.
Yes.
He is the Almighty,
What does he
a
do?
divine beast.
What does he do for the Locathah?
Grants us blessings.
What kind of blessings?
We bring tribute. He blesses our wonderful glade.
Blesses
Then
it
with his
what?
With his
how?
blessings, can you not grow more crystal melons then?
You see, that is the problem. The more he blesses, the more he wants. It's a toxic relationship, okay?
God.
Well,
What are you getting blessed with in the glade right now?
spell
What are you
again?
getting from him right now?
Do you-
What is?
Hold on.
He goes
I was gonna ask
over
if
and
he had
he
any trees.
picks up like a small
Oh no, they're
banana.
all over the place in here because
He
it's like
goes,
a massive grotto or grove.
Bananas.
It's a bog. I think they have melons, but not trees.
Wonderful fruits.
So feed him some
Locathah
bananas.
favorites.
No, trees can
Do
grow
do
bars.
you have crystal
Not
melon
bars.
trees in the area? Just not ones with fruit?
He takes you to the edge
Oh
And-
no.
and shows you all of the different Christamella trees that are just surrounding the area,
Oh, okay. So
intermixed with the large canopies Arethian trees.
Cedric fully just looks at Gax like,
How often does your patron eat?
Every 8 hours.
Sounds like he needs to diet.
convenient.
Yeah, that it takes me that long.
10
cast
to
a spell.
25 melons a day.
Has that increased in the last few years?
It has doubled this season. Normally we can deal with the production, the rate of production, but
Well,
Yeah,
that lasts for
why?
365 days.
I fear he is irritable
No, 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 no.
with someone or
I
something.
cast it once right now, and
Yes.
then I cannot cast it again in the same location for 300.
But this isn't the same location.
No, yeah. So I can cast it right here because it's only a half mile.
But doesn't it last for 365 days? Is that what you said?
No, it's instant.
Well,
So-
point is, like the chameleon said, something has agitated that's made them like steal more because he needs more.
Yeah.
It was
said-
Porwoggle being more hungry.
You said that this was a toxic relationship. Why do you keep...
Oh yeah, it's enriched for 365 days. So everything. Damn.
So
If
that
I
would just
don't
solve their problem
tribute-
for the season.
Yeah. And I just
We
use everything's
become
problem.
tributary.
Every time that shit grows, it's
That
double.
doesn't seem like a great
It'd be
relationship.
double for
Now
the whole
does
year.
it?
That's the problem.
It is what he
That's what I'm saying.
wants.
Fucking easy.
Okay, but what do you
But I want to kill
want?
shit, so.
Bro.
No one's ever asked me what I wanted.
Exactly.
Why keep this Porwoggle around if it's toxic?
He's saying he's blessing things, but it's
Obviously
turning back
believes it
around.
is stronger than you.
as he starts to sort of like
Yeah, can we persuade the crap out of him?
like collect his thoughts, you can see like a whirlwind of emotions within him as you guys are like telling him about how like, you can do what you want. Like you don't have to follow this guy. You see his eyes roll back into his head.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
His alter ego comes out.
And you hear almost this like larger, like demonic sounding voice
No, we gotta kill him.
say,
Immediately.
The only way to know for sure that they have their vote in the idol is that they can't vote against them. So the only option is to kill them. Attack!
as
Calm emotion.
you hear as this happens, you see all the Locathah around you sort of like frantically panic. They grab their crossbows like real quickly, and you guys hear in the distance as out of this like one of the pools comes this giant, almost like this thing is 20 feet. Like it reminds you of your time with like Ironhide. This giant frog-like creature with large, like purplish tentacle arms that come out. There's like 4 of them, and on top of his head, he's got 3 eyes with slits in them. As it looks around,
It's another shard.
you hear a as it gobbles the watermelons up in the pool, and then quickly looks towards the watchtower directly at you all.
Can we see it?
And you see all of this. You see this massive green frog with tentacles.
And are we? Is it pretty close? Because
It's close.
Yeah, I would immediately be like, Bosco, let's go to the window, take out this fucking arrow, and shoot one of his eyes.
They start beating the drums, boom, 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 as you hear a couple of chanting, Porwoggle, and there's horns going off.
No.
And it's right there that we'll call the session.
No, remember, I'd be like, Bosco, let's freaking go, and we are taking these arrows.
You guys start
immediately.
lining up shots.
Oh.
Not even kidding.
Return next week to follow up on what happens with this crazy Porwoggle beast. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next week.